All right, what happened last time?
Oh man, did a lot happen. Well, I mean, to an extent, we had a boss fight with a echo of the previous Valkyrie of Corlon, and it was a toughie. They killed like four of us. It was rough, but we managed to pull through. Theric had a really cool cinematic end where he pumped them full of the sun and then fucking smited them, and it was really sick. Afterwards, we had collected all the shards of Corlon and were teleported to a tribunal in front of Corlon, where Corlon walked out. I was like, "Hey, thanks for repairing me. I do have to judge you for your past sins, and you do have to die." And Theric was like, "Yeah, all right, I'll accept that." So Karaya got teleported in. She walked over and beheaded Theric, and then Theric showed up, and Corlon's like outside Corlon's domain. Corlon was like, "Okay, you don't actually get to like fully die yet. You go back as my envoy." Or emissary? Is it emissary
Emissary.
or envoy?
Emissary.
You're my emissary. So you got to go do more justice. And he shunts him back to reality, and he resurrects as a
I
Asimar.
gotta do all the justice.
So now he's got to do all the justice. And we found ourselves inside a restored temple of Corlon and Clovis, where things were really full of a lot of splendor and gold, and it was really cool. Karaya had informed us that we'd been gone for 3 months, during the time of which Magic is still shot, and Murkdread is still going to war, but he's been fighting with the champion for the past 3 months. Who knows who that guy is, but he's keeping them somewhat busy. And we're like, surely that's no one we know. Anyways, let's all go do some stuff. Ori, Theric, Titus, and Nier went to go and get some drinks at a local tavern. Revenant walked off to go pout because he still doesn't really know what to do after his visions in the dark desert. And he talked with Zolt, and Zolt's like, we're fine. It's going to be great. Don't believe anything the dark desert tells you. It's lying to you. And Revenant was like, okay, buddy. And then some other guy showed up with a fucked up jaw and was like, you get to make your own choices. You should do what you want. And took the collar off of Revenant's neck and then left. And Revenant was like, oh, I don't know what to do with this newfound freedom. Ash went to go check in at the college, and while he was there, he got jumped by all the administrators who were like, "Where the fuck is Story Blackstone?" He's like, "I don't know." And they're like, "Well, shit, we don't know either." So we gotta start looking into that. Also, Magic's still shot. They've got like a teleportation death camp somewhere, and we were like, "Ooh, that's scary." Don't know what that's about. Cutting back to the four guys at the bar, they were having a wonderful time until a black hole erupted in the bar and killed all of them. Two of them dropped dead, and then Nier fought for his life before also getting power word killed. As Beltron has now arrived in the tavern, and it's like, where the fuck is the wizard? I need to kill him. I'm mad at him. And then Revenant walked in the door and has seen just Beltron in front of all the bodies, as everyone else is dead, except Theric, who's just unconscious. But he's on his way, baby.
Who's unconscious?
Theric is unconscious.
Oh. Why are you only unconscious? Why didn't you die?
You specifically said like Titus and Ri, you die, and then you were like Theric and Nier make a saving throw.
Oh yes.
We failed, and we both just took damage.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't.
That's why you're not.
Yeah, but then
Nier
was
got
still standing,
power
so then
word
he
killed.
power killed him.
Yeah. No, 3 or 4.
Because Nier's stronger than Theric.
That's 100%.
He didn't go
100%.
100%.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
After all, it is Nier and the Dirty Boys.
Mm-hmm. Nier and the Dead
Boys.
Boys.
Don't encourage.
Oh yeah, Nier and the Dead Boys now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, ChatGPT just told me to pound salt, so about my ass. I was trying to regenerate a new photo of Beltron, but we'll use an old one. We're not even friends anyway. Fine by me. All right. Revenant, you've walked through the door. You see your comrades. 3 of 4 are dead. The entire bar is obliterated. Blood splashes everywhere. And in front of you, you've just had a Beltron yelling at you to go bring him the wizard to him. He is, I'd say, his demeanor is anger and crossness you haven't seen before. That he's typically in control or full of himself and arrogance. His green armor, all around him is green gold plate armor that he wears that seamlessly goes into his 2 talons that he has attached to his arms, are glowing and radiating with power. Behind him, you see the very fabric of reality distorting and ripping as he does not seem as well as he used to be. I'd say his long chin beard thing is probably cut off now, and it's probably small. He doesn't have the long beard anymore, and his horns are folded back a bit. Yes, the smell of burnt flesh and ozone is inside this bar. The ceiling itself, little bits are crumbling and collapsing to the ground. What do you want to do, Revenant?
If I'm not mistaken, this is my first time meeting Beltron.
Yep.
Probably.
Oh God.
They were mine to kill, and I'm gonna attack them.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
I never said Revenant was smart.
No, no.
He's gonna get at least one lick in before he gets killed. Maybe.
Right?
Revenant might be the
That's
first
15 to
person
hit.
to damage Beltron in like any of the campaigns.
He might.
Because I don't think anyone's hit him yet.
Yeah, fuck it. All right.
That's a 15 to hit.
Damn.
115 does not hit.
Never mind. The dream
and
still
then-
live. Someone else gets the honor.
32 to hit.
Oh.
32 to hit. Interesting.
Yeah.
He is going to, since you had a successful hit, he is going to burn a spell slot, and instead of allowing you to hit him, he is going to dodge it and teleport behind you.
Of course he. Nothing personnel, kid.
Oh,
this is so
the
bad.
teleports are on the table.
So
Yeah,
it
let's
looks
say,
like
did
it.
he teleport? Yeah.
He teleported.
As a bonus action, I'm going to teleport behind him.
Yours does not work. Would you?
No!
Let me think. Yeah, it just doesn't work, right? I don't have you make you guys roll anything, right?
Not for the short term ones.
Okay, so that one just fails. He is close enough with he's in range. So he is going to reach into your back for a 28 with one of the talons.
My armor class is 24, so yeah.
Okay, I need you to give me a con saving throw.
29.
29. Okay. You save, so you go down to 1 HP and you do not instantly die. You find your entire life force pulled into his talon, and the talon, but almost all of your life force, as it gets pushed back out, you see it enriches him. His eyes glow bright. And as he pushes you aside and you turn around, you see embedded inside his talon is the sun creation gem.
God almighty.
Oh, no.
It's almost impressive how you managed to keep making things worse for me. I don't know how I doubt you ever.
It can always get worse.
It always can.
Why's he got that?
I mean, we knew he had that one, I thought.
I know, but why?
Just not in his claw or his talon, but you know, still fucked.
You know what? I'm going to... Fuck it. If I'm going down swinging. Revenant's attacking again.
Go for it.
By the way, I'm imagining his dodge.
31 to hit.
Hits.
I'm imagining that dodge you described to be like the Wesker dodge.
Yeah. Yeah.
That feels very
I'm-
Beltron coded.
You know what? I'm going to dump a 4th level Divine Smite into him.
Do it.
Oh.
Do it.
Big things going on. Get on the board.
Alright,
It's
so
gonna have some
that's gonna
other reaction that says I can use a spell slot to negate a certain amount of damage.
be, 16 damage from the Divine Smite. 13 damage from my rapier. I'm going to make it radiant. And then another 1d8. 6. So I lost track of math. 16 plus 13 plus 6 for 35 radiant damage.
As the smite goes off and you go into hit, you feel your connection. What your paladin connection is to whom? You're a paladin, right?
Yeah, I'm a paladin. It was to whoever owned my collar.
Gotcha. Thank you. You feel that connection as it begins to surge into you and then dissipate. As you find that all damage he is immune to in this current moment. As it just dissipates off him. As he then opens his left hand, where you see the glowing grass creation gem embedded in his other talon. And he just puts his hand up to your face and unloads a powerful beam onto you. This will be an attack roll.
Fuck you die, beam.
29 to hit.
Hit. As a bonus action, before you like really do the damage.
Yep.
Can I use every single point of my healing pool to heal myself?
Sure.
Cool.
He's using hyper beam.
As this beam hits, you can feel the literal fabric of reality next to your head tearing apart as you attempt to resist its effects. Go ahead and give me a con saving throw. I need to go get it done.
31.
Ooh, you save.
Gang, it is so bad. It's so bad.
You will take half of 15d12.
That's a lot.
That'd be 120 of force damage.
Is that halved?
Not yet.
I'm still standing because that's 60.
Okay. So he'll actually take more moves now that you're still up.
Oh, God.
I admire your bloodlust. But it would have been so much simpler if you just chose to listen to me. Now everyone dies.
I'm gonna spit my blood in his face.
Dex saving throw.
Is he casting meteors?
He is casting meteor storm.
Oh, no.
13.
The city's fucked, dude. Oh, no. The city's fucked.
It's so bad again.
13 dexterity saving throw.
So that's a fail. So that'll be a lot.
Is that
Yeah.
with your +5?
Oh, yeah.
Your saving throw thing?
Yeah.
He
My
rolled
dexterity
bad.
is -1. It was 9 + 4.
Gotcha.
That's rough, buddy.
That is 40d6. And everything ignites flammable.
Counter spell.
What level?
3rd.
Automatically countered.
Okay.
Any spells below 6th level are automatically countered on him.
Got it.
So what I just say, 40d6?
Yeah.
No, I think you said 4.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
D6.
So 160 damage to Revenant.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, yes. Yes. As the meteor swarm comes down, what they see above the sky is first one meteor. You can hear the as it begins going through the atmosphere, and then and as it impacts, it's a massive impact. Flames erupt everywhere. Another one, another one, another one, devastating the city of Clovis on this section. I'm saying the fallout from the impact of these meteors is just clearing out. Any tall tower at this point is being broken to the ground. The dragons that were going to rule this fucking city, they're up in the air now. All my plans, the dice decide, man. Fuck me. I thought Clovis was going to live through this.
Myself is dead, Reed.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
Yeah,
Derek might have.
I
Yeah.
think I'm dead.
Unless
You don't think he's very
Derek walked in and
dexterous when he's
stood up.
unconscious?
Derek, you are killed by the flames as the meteors hit everything. It is just craters, 4 separate craters of impact as the place is leveled. The front of the Blackstone Manor is blown out, or the Blackstone College, and people are looking at all the creators have created all the separation, and just standing in the middle is Beltron at this point. Ash, as you rush over to the front with the other professors, you see Beltron just standing inside the middle. Your friends' bodies lay in tiny parts all over the ground as he stands at the center. The dragon that was going to rule this city and do all sorts of stuff in my game is the guardian of Clovis as he goes up into the air and begins to, he sees what has happened. He releases his fire. He raises his hand and all the fire goes inside his hand in one hand and then out the other and just burns down another half of the city as it just goes. The dragon begins trying to circle into him, and as the dragon comes down, he flexes his hand, the sunstone glows, and all of a sudden you see the dragon go limp and come to the ground, and then raise as an ally to Beltron.
Oh no!
So much
Oh,
work.
no.
It's
Oh,
so
my-
much work.
You should have
I would
attacked.
point out
That's okay.
There was a point. There was a
BC,
point over the
please
week.
help us.
There's a point over the past 2 weeks where I was talking with Adam, and I was like, I think we're in store for something worse than the entertainment district. He's like, I doubt it. I doubt it.
I didn't think so either, but here we are today. Maybe
here
Ari
we are,
shouldn't take me
baby.
to anime movies anymore. I'd maybe blame her.
Maybe. Okay.
As he turns, he goes, "Find me." What's your full name, Ash?
Ash Paleos. I never wrote a middle name. So.
Ash Paleos. As his eyes glow, and then like a beam of light goes from the dragon, and a clairvoyance type of magical wisp flies towards. As he follows it with his eyes, and he goes, "There, there. Approach, Ash."
So it's just like pure destruction between me and him right now.
Oh yeah,
Or
there's
what's
no
that like?
people left. There's no buildings left. It's just craters. It is Sukuna blowing up the city in season 2. It is Spirit Bomb with the meteors. And there is body parts of your comrades around him. Maybe the campaign is over. Rita's unsure.
Yeah, oh boy.
How am I going to get out of this one? I don't know.
Yeah. What I'm having to debate right now is this is, I feel like, unequivocally the worst possible case scenario for Ash.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm really debating what does that make him do.
A little soon, I would say, to jump the gun on that.
Ash has 17 health.
And a dream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's 17 more
You're a
than you
wizard.
need, as Justin would say.
Okay, yeah. Ash is, I guess, fuck it. Yeah, I guess Ash is gonna. Well, he got called out. He sees what he's done. I don't think there's even a way where he runs and gets away in any conceivable way. So, yeah, I think he'll slowly start walking towards him. I guess he'll start approaching. He's been called out.
As you walk through this devastation, it reminds you a bit of visions inside the dark desert and the destruction that happened of the creator god Skybreaker in some senses, but Skybreaker was even more fallout. The sky itself storms as a swirling eye is forming above Beltron with a glowing blue and white light dawn down on him. In his hands, as you begin approaching, you can see each creation stone glowing with power through him. His body himself, his veins bulging with different colors of the gold from one side, the green on the other side, as you get closer to him. As this dragon is there, he then notches the dragon and goes, "Get the others." As the dragon flies up into the air of the other ones that were flying here and begins engaging with those dragons up in the sky.
As Ash is walking up, he is just running as many mental calculations in his head, and nothing is coming up great. There is no good result that's coming up, and he's at a real loss on what to do in this moment. He has one thing that's itching at the back of his mind of like, there's a button he's desperately trying to talk himself out of. This is not. There are other options here, and he's not coming up short, and he hates that. Or he's not coming up with anything, but he's just approaching and desperately trying.
As you stop about 15 feet from him, he looks to you. You and your group turned my children against me. Look, they're all lying in ashes for what they have done. And you could be dead with them in an instant. I would do it in an instant. But I've seen so much of this weave. I've seen matter itself uncreated fabric. And the truth of our arcane world, of what we need, what is possible, is here. I am a true herald, a bringer of what comes next in this world. I just can't imagine this world without my greatest success. I thought it to be the clones. I thought it to be what was coming. I think it's you. I think when you came into my library and I saw what was given to you, what you have, you will either meet me at the end of the world, or you never deserved to be there in the first place. This is it. The world ends. A new one begins. Gods will fall, and a new freedom, arcane might, begins. Will you be there, the end of the world? I've been wrong before, but I don't think I will now. As he then goes to raise his hand towards you, you see Creation Stone, and as it begins to glow, appearing behind him are 3 different clone champions.
Oh,
These
cool.
clones, as they flank him, the first one swings through at him, and he disappears in that moment, and you can feel time stop. And as it comes back to, he is then holding up in the air that champion that grabbed him by the head, and he just splatters the head inside his hands. The other 2 champions cast a Revivify spell, and the group itself is alive. Now, we'll call it more than just Revivify, it's Resurrection, but they can do it as an action instead of over an hour period, because these are the clone champions of Tellius and Ignatius that are on here.
Oh.
Who's the clone that they just?
Yeah, who's the clone that he
that
just dropped?
He just murdered.
Fishman clone.
Get fucked,
That's
idiot.
his fucking
Get
job,
fucked,
baby.
dumbass. Get fucked, dumbass. That's what you get.
As you guys stand, you see him go, and he goes, every child is now worthless, betrayed, lost to me. They have done their duty. As he puts his fingers out with each claw, and you see Frieza type of beam right through the hearts of both clone Tellius and Ignatius. And as they sit there for a second, as you guys come through in life, you see them look, and there's something of, even though they're clones, even though they're programmed, there's still something of that resistance inside them that they look to you guys and go, to those that are now back to life, so Near, Revenant, Ori, Titus, and Theric, you're all come to in the ashes of this, as they're just like, you can do this. And their bodies like bulge and explode out in blood, just covering you guys, covering the area. As you see Beltron look to all of you and he goes, this ends soon. And he disappears as both the gems light up and you can see this wave go across the city and all buildings standing over 2 stories collapse. As then the dragon flies off into the distance, abandoning Clovis. And now I don't have to deal with the Clovis and Neo Clovis. There's just Neo Clovis now. So that's fine.
Oh, God.
No, now there's older Clovis and old Clovis.
There is ruins of Clovis, and there is the destruction of the Clovis Conclave.
And Rat Clovis.
Rat bastard Clovis.
Rat
Ah! Oh no.
I mean, if you guys didn't kill the Necromancer, maybe there could have been society below there, but that didn't work either.
Oh, no. Don't blame that on us.
What was the
Don't blame that on
dive?
us.
Whatever the hell, the upheaval.
People?
Yeah, I think they just won that. I think this is now going to be a very different territory.
This is gonna be the second delve. This is gonna be the other
No.
You don't get that
There's no
delve.
messing with the delve. This is just
Well, the delve is its own.
this is just Underdark territory now.
They get a foothold, baby.
This is the down haven, so people from the ruins of Clovis are going down to find land.
Yeah.
Downhaven. Maybe that'll be the new name. What is the group doing now that we just nuked Clovis?
How much health do we have?
Everybody has 1 HP.
Okay.
I mean,
I think-
if you just came to the bar, Clovis would still be here. That would actually be it, but that's not how it works. So here we are.
Yeah, Ash.
That's not Ash's
Yeah,
fault.
this is
Wow,
Ash's
how was
fault.
I supposed to know that?
That's
Oh,
not
okay.
Ash's
Go to the
fault.
bar
I need to go
and-
check it. Sorry,
Wait,
hold
no,
on,
wait.
Turn all of his kids
I will-
against him.
I want to get back to the serious scene in a minute, but I like the idea of we come back to the temple, and Ash is like, "All right, I'm gonna go check if I have a job." It's Always Sunny title card. The gang destroys Clovis. Oh no, it's so
This is not
bad.
Ash's fault.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's really bad, guys. It's really bad.
Oh. God damn it. Okay.
We did it, team.
We did it. We saved the city. Ash is just gonna immediately like kind of fall to his knees, and he's just shell shocked, man. I don't know what he's doing for the current moment. What are you guys doing? What do you guys
They're
want to
just-
do?
I would
Collecting
say,
him.
so all of Clovis is not destroyed, but at this point, you can see people's spirits are crushed. They've lost their the Dragon Protector. They have lost their allies, their kings, their college. There is no one to lead Clovis anymore. There is crying children in the streets. There are missing families that have been torn asunder. This area is desolate.
You would say that, Drew. You fucking would.
And
you rat bastard.
and
No, sorry, fucking fish.
yeah, the storm in the eye is still here, still present at Clovis. Rain begins to fall.
Eric is going to just immediately start casting a prayer of healing for the group while trying to get his bearings.
Revenant is going to start pulling rubble off people.
So that's a 6 level. Everyone's gonna heal for 34 hit points.
Oh yeah.
Derek is going to find the safest place he can and start directing everybody there.
The only safe place is the Temple of Corlin.
I was gonna suggest it. He's gonna start sending people to the Temple of Corlin.
You find people. What did you ask? Didn't one of you ask me what the population of Clovis was recently?
That was me. That was me.
A lot
You
less now.
subconsciously messed me up, I bet. You did this again.
A lot
Yeah,
less now.
So for everyone else, just I think it was like Friday or Thursday. I was like, apropos of absolutely nothing. What's the population of Clovis? If you had to ballpark it. Oh man.
What did I say it was?
40K, or no, 400K with about 10K deaths from recent events. So I'm sure that number is even lower.
Yeah,
Listen, it's just 4 80-foot diameter meteors. That's not the whole city.
Plus the impact, plus the collapsing of all towers from the impact.
Plus the extra
and the
fuck
dragons.
everything over 200 or over 2 stories.
And
That's
then-
a crazy spell.
And then the all the Hephaestus that's in the air right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm last.
Beltron is sitting there in his like studies, like, you don't understand. It's gonna be so cool if I have a spell that destroys everything above 2 stories. I just need it.
Need
Okay,
it.
I gotta figure it out. You don't understand. It's gonna be so cool.
It was less a spell. It was more just reality of Reed telling you like a nuke goes off. I'd probably say a fourth of the population just died.
God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like the bad fourth, or is it like what are
Yep,
we talking?
just
What
the
did you
bad
say?
fourth.
The bad
What do you
four?
mean by
Yeah, the
bad
rich
four?
people. The rich people.
I get a
That's a lot less
D20
than a
inspiration. That is
That's a lot
hilarious, but
That's a lot
awful.
less than a 4.
That's awful.
That is
Yeah.
such a bad, awesome comment. I love it.
Oh my god.
There's inspiration, but it can't be for you though.
Oh god, it's so
Damn.
Yeah. Theric and Titus, I'm gonna say, are just in full on get everybody to the safest place they can. Theric is using all of his spell slots remaining to heal people as he goes along.
Ash is just sitting there. I think he's just gonna be sitting there on his knees, just. Fuck.
As you can even hear the ruins of Old Clovis fall underneath the waters as well in the background.
When I get you. When I get you. Reed's sitting there. How can I make this even worse? How can I keep adding?
Attack a person with creation, Joe. Biggest left.
That would have been funny, Revenant. It would have been funny. Yeah, what's Arai doing? What's Arai and Nier doing?
Just looking around in disbelief.
Your home, your city is in
Robe,
ruins.
Yeah,
It is.
robes
Well,
tattered.
again, maybe not complete ruins, Raccoon City type ruins. So it is just the giant crater as a big amount of the city has been utterly destroyed. Where to be? I think we have the map on here. Right? Side here.
Yeah. I think it's in City of Clovis.
It should be in City of Clovis.
Oh, the
You might have
legend.
to like shift click on it now. Legendary Keeper got weird with its controls.
Just double
Or
click on
control
it.
click. It might be control click.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
So we'll call it. So the temple stuff is over here. Let me see. Can I draw?
Like normally we hang out Getty's homestead, so I think it would be right. Like that would be ground zero.
That's an affected area. And then, let's see if I can get another. Dread fucked up.
Yeah.
This city is gonna need some massive rebuilding.
I don't think
They
there's
were
going to
working on
be
it.
a
They just-
city- yeah.
They've been working on it for 3 months. It's like, oh, okay, we're getting somewhere.
We're so close to being done. Womp.
And then as soon as we come back, just
Not even an hour. It took us not even an hour to decimate it. Are we the baddies?
It's not us. It's Beltron. It's not us.
Are we
Okay.
the baddies?
I'm not gonna let us take the responsibility for a guy walking into a bar, and when he didn't find Ash, his first thought was, "I've got to blow up the bar." And then when
the city
someone tried to
around it.
punch him, his second thought was, "I gotta nuke the city."
Gotta
That
go.
is not a rational person.
Probably.
That's his fault, not ours.
unfortunately, Ryan, it looks like Hightown was saved, so the bad people didn't get hit.
Yeah, unfortunately. You could change that, Your Honor. You don't have the collar anymore. You can do what you want.
True. And I would. Now the question is, does Corlon think that's just?
Yeah, is that morally
That's a
good?
wonderful question.
Oh my god.
You can go investigate.
Go find out.
Is there any
A little
way
bit.
through Theric's new emissary powers he can like reach out to Karaya? Because I know sending is fucked.
I thought she was in town.
He wasn't.
She was here an hour ago. Yeah.
He's gonna go find Karaya. After he gets people to the temple, he's gonna go find Karaya.
Can't find her.
Oh, it's even better. Wonderful.
We're gonna put that in a box in the back of our head, and we're gonna keep helping Clovis, because that's what needs to be done right now.
Once I'm done helping with the ruin excavation, I'm going to experiment with my powers, because since you mentioned I felt my connection disappear, I want to make sure I could still use my stuff.
Again.
Okay.
It was just a matter of when you were in contact, as you're exploring this, it seemed like any type of divinity that blesses you while in the presence of Beltron, not effective.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Well, gentlemen, for better or worse, we fucked around and found out about some of his mechanics. But we might have fucked around a little bit too hard. We might have found out a little more than we would have liked. And I think Ash just sits there. I don't know when he's getting up. So you guys keep doing whatever, or one of you can go try to get him to move. That's your call. He's gone.
I'm just gonna walk over and start helping Revenant, I think.
What's Nier doing?
You don't see Nier. He's gone.
Oh, he really is just stealing shit. Oh no.
Here,
It's
what are you
all
doing?
over.
After like the initial thing of like picking up things and like getting into that, not in crisis mode, right? It's kind of in that offer.
Yep.
He's gonna cast invisibility, and he's gonna go and try to, with seeing the dragon gone, he's gonna go check glowstone. He's checking anywhere for anything to, seeing how powerful this is. We need every benefit that we can get, and he's like, this is the only way. Like in his mind, and justifies the means of like, we need this if we want to stop him.
As you go there, you are seeing a mad rush on the glowstone vault here that has been busted open. There is a feverish fight going on, and the dragons are still fighting above. So currently that dragon is murdering the other dragons that came inside here as they're trying to vie for the glowstone. People are jumping in there and trying to come out with glowstone, and as they do, the 3 dragons up there are cindering them to death. So there is a insane back and forth going on right now. But you, Nier, you have the power of watching The Hobbit, and you are invisible. Even though they have true sight, that's only so far away. So you, as you are on the ground, can enter a skill challenge to try and get as much glowstone as you want, but be warned that you can lose your life during this process.
Worth it.
This is extremely risky, and you have no teammates with you, and I don't know about the Revivify and what diamonds you guys got, so this is your DM saying, like, all right, I gave it back. I took away what was unfair, and I gave it back. This is on you now if you get obliterated. What? Yo, shiny.
Yeah, I mean, he is going to, especially with invisibility, like, he's going to try, you know, first with, like, stealth.
Yeah.
I guess is, like, that's going to be his first of, like, he's just going to try to stay in the shadows, even if a dragon swoops down, he doesn't want him to get into range. So
Yes.
that's kind of my thought is, like, the stealth is, like, staying in the shadows.
Stealth check at advantage, as you have in your invisibility, as you begin to make your way towards the vault. The entire collapse of this city, and everything is still on fire. Literal cement was sent on fire, or whatever our rock is in here, from Beltron's meteor. It is supercharged by the creation stones, and it is burning everything still. It's not going out with ease. People that are trying to put fires out are instead being engulfed by them and burning to death.
So that's a 24 stealth.
Absolutely. As you are able to make yourself close to the entrance of the vault, you stick to the shadows. You're careful with every step you take, as parts of the ground itself are collapsing in on itself, falling through like sinkholes into the earth, and you can see parts of the upheaval peeking through that you once went down. Entire mine shafts are crashing and crumbling to the ground. People that are trying to go up out of those elevators are falling and crushed by the rocks as everybody's in a scramble down there. And no incursion coming as of yet from the upheaval. This is still a shock of what has happened in the past couple hours of people reeling from this this apocalyptic type event for the people of Clovis. For the second time in 200 years. So they, as you get to the very entrance of it, you can see the glowstone. There is glowstone as far as the eye can see, more than you can carry. Well, we'll see. I'm sure you have something to tell me. But feasibly, physically, that you can carry, there is small glowstone, large glowstone. There is an incredible amount here. I'm going to need you to give me another stealth check when you go to enter into this place.
Oh, 25.
Excellent. As you enter into the glowstone cave, you can see the nest and how it once held the ancient dragon that ruled and protected over Clovis. This nest inside here is formed out of the glowstone itself. It resembles that of like a spiked bird nest in many ways. As you see it curl, or it curves all the way up like a spire in here, with just glowstone sticking out of all the walls, and there's piles and piles of it. People inside here are grabbing it by the handful and trying to run away. But you're seeing, as that's happening, as people are running, all of a sudden they just get, like, spikes come through them and they get torn asunder as their bodies just get flinged over to the sides. And people are just getting obliterated. And you're not sure why.
And it seems like it's after they grab it, right, as they're running away. It's not like
Make a perception
immediate as
check.
they touch it.
Make a perception check.
No, wait, I didn't want to roll 2 dice. All right. Ooh, not good at 16.
16. You can see somebody near the stones, and he's just, as he's walking near one of the glowstones, as before he even picks it up, he sneezes and immediately is ripped in half and thrown against the sides of the cave. Glowstone is beginning to get coated in blood in certain aspects wherever these people are going, and then panic is ensuing, and more people are just being absolutely ripped apart.
Yeah, I mean, he is going to, again, he's not going to jump in, but he is going to still be quiet. If, like, if it seems like, the guy made a sound and that was it. So, like, he's going to gently pick up, and then he's got the bag of holding, so he's gonna start dropping them into the bag of holding, whatever he can get, and he's gonna do it gently. He doesn't feel like he needs to rush. He's got time on his side, so like if he needs to wait it out, he'll wait it out. If other people are like, maybe it's somebody else goes and makes a noise or something happens, he's gonna use that opportunity.
Yes. Excellent. Interesting. I'm trying to think of. It's not a performance per se. This is maybe a survival check as you're doing that. Survival check.
12.
Well, you get 1 glowstone, 2 glowstone, 3 glowstone. And then you see somebody in front of you is getting a little too close, and they don't know you're there, and they're starting to come towards you, and you're like, as they begin to come towards you, what do you do?
And they're coming like right
Towards
where I
the
am.
current pile that you're doing glowstones.
I'm going to use Cecil, and he's flying somewhere else right next to me, and he's gonna he's also invisible, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast to like make a noise somewhere else, like trying to draw his attention
Yep.
of like.
Does that drop Cecil's only invisibility or yours?
Not mine, because mine's concentration, and it's casting a spell. I don't know. With the
But it's an
Find
attack,
Familiar, it's
because
like,
I thought, which invisibility is
Yeah,
this?
Invisibility would drop unless you cast greater
Ew.
invisibility.
Yes, that's why I'm
Granted,
asking.
invisibility, I think, is only a minute.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
You could always have Diesel just throw something.
Yeah. Cecil
Yeah,
just
an attack is very different than throw.
Yeah, then. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That it was an attack roll.
No worries.
Then yeah, I'll have Cecil will pick up a piece and throw it something again 10 feet away. Like if he gets hit, it's kind of he can come back.
Yeah,
so
no,
he's just trying to distract him.
He throws it, distracts at the guy, just like, what was that? And then immediately in and ripped apart. But so close, you can see almost prismatic, a reflection of reality. You can maybe make out the outline of, you see this shifting, ever-changing creature with very triangular, jagged-like face, very long type of claws. Maybe we'll like the Demetresque or the guy that did his glasses from One Piece type of deal. This seems like some very strange creature that is in this area, and it is continuously twitching and moving about as it killed that one, but it knows something is wrong. It is listening for anybody else right now. I would like you to make another check for me. Let's do.
Does it look like it has eyes?
No.
You said listening and quick thing, so it's like, okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's a quiet place. You're being a quiet placed. Like find a waterfall.
I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
Fine. Say you're not having fun. No, kidding.
I'm having fun.
Are we having fun yet? All right.
Read after traumatizing everyone again.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Oh, we're not having fun. I'm having a blast.
I'm having a great time. I got to kill so many more fake people.
This is what it feels like to be in control. Oh, I like this. Oh my god, if only life was like this. I think it's another survival check.
Sure, it's not stealth if he's listening.
He's listening, so yes, I think you're passing the stealth check. It's a matter of you controlling your emotions, is what I'm about, right? Is that
I
you...
think that maybe be performance too, depending.
Because right now, Nier, even though you, Drew, feel fine, Nier is seeing an otherworldly, arcane force in front of him that is fucking ripping people to oblivion. This thing is got an aura of fear to it as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to say officially, but it is any mere mortal, which you are not, would be terrified. This is what monsters are.
I But
I was gonna say, I think John said as well, is like, would this be performance of like
Yeah,
trying to
'cause
hold my composure?
I would
Yeah.
almost argue also like Nier at this point, he's a level 14 adventurer. He stole rings from
Oh, yes.
fucking
Yes.
Murkdread.
Oh,
It's
I'm
like,
aware.
This
Yes,
is
yes,
just
yes.
this is just him. It's like, can he perform what he does normally, just
Okay.
under the pressure? It's like,
Okay.
can you perform your
Yeah.
your little schemes?
I like persuasion better. I was trying to get to persuasion. I think I said that.
Okay.
Or not persuasion.
Yep.
Performance.
23.
Success. It moves away a little bit. Another glowstone. Another glowstone. You're able to resume. You're up to 6 glows. You can continue to roll as you now see a second one inside the area. There's 2 of them now looking about. We are in a game now. We're still in a skill check, but you are going to see how much you want to push this for how much glowstone you can recover in this outing, or maybe more, as this is occurring. How much space does the bag of holding have as well?
That's I looked it up, so it can hold another 400 pounds.
Okay. They're not 400 pounds. It's going to be a space thing.
In total. That's what it had. And it's got a volume of 64 cubic feet. And I don't have anything big in there, so 8 by 8, 8 foot by 8 foot. Oh no. No, 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 by 4 by 4.
Okay.
So I don't know how big they are, but
I'm going to call
I
that
think
a
he's
maximum of 30 glowstone you could fit in that.
okay. He's not going to go for a full 30.
So you're at 6. You've had 2 successes. With every success, it becomes more difficult in this location. You'll have to then move to a new location, which causes more rolls, and then that doesn't guarantee that this new location will be any less. It won't be more, but it won't be any less than the current DC of what's going on.
So what he wants to do is
Yes.
just seeing this creature now to try to give himself any benefit is like he wants to try to leave what it seems like the range is.
Mhm.
And then cast silence on so like still staying inside but cast silence somewhere if he doesn't think that they have eyes, to give himself like if it looks like they're listening and it's all sound based.
Gotta double check.
And just invisibility would drop.
That's what I was going.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it would.
But he's not going to go outside where like
Yeah,
he's
where
not
the
worried about
dragons can
dragons
see
now
him.
he's
Okay,
worried
okay,
about
okay.
them.
Okay.
So yes, invisibility will drop.
Okay.
But that's why I was asking about eyes and what they would do.
Yes. Okay. You cast silence. Visibility drops. You're casting in this spell. Attracts. One of them comes over towards the bubble. Another one comes within range. Another one comes within range. Surrounding the bubble, as they are very acutely aware of all of a sudden noise, vacuum of space, as they are inside there. And you can see they are investigating it. What are you doing? As they're just investigating around it. They're going, poking their heads in, they're prodding. It looks like they are testing what has happened here in this instance. And other people are still in the distance you see being torn apart inside here. The size of this is cavernous. It is held an ancient dragon. Think of it like Smaug's lair. There is plenty of glowstone inside this entirety of this layer, but it is not just really unprotected.
So what he wants to do right now is just this is going to be his last ditch effort of like if they're not doing anything and he knows how silence works and they don't like they seem it.
Yep.
He is going to shovel whatever he can. He's not going to try to. He was being gentle before.
Yes.
Of like doing that. He's going to just grab whatever he can and then he's going to start making his way out. So like instead of one at a time, it's like whatever he can do and then leave.
But like a dexterity sleight of hand check.
Yeah, that'll 25.
25. Even
All
with
of these rolls have been above 15.
Fuck yeah, dude. This is when it counts. Hey, everything just got drastically changed. My players always surprise me. You are able to daftly, even though the trembling inside your hands, you can feel, what's the name of the person inside your ring? Cedric.
Cedric. Yep.
Cedric.
Yeah.
Helping calm your nerves and reaching out to you and like the glowstone itself seems to connect with Cedric a little bit. As you shovel handfuls inside, and as you feel like you got in all that you can in this moment, you can see there are actually two of them pierce into the silence and they just start swiping. They just start trying to see as they're all sorts of glowstones getting hit and shattered and running around, but it's completely silent as they feel something is wrong inside this area as they are trying to survey it, and they're like touching, they're feeling, but they're not hearing, and this is alarming them. And their glowstone, where they know it where it was, you know where every fucking glowstone inside this area is, and something is now amiss. You take that and now you leave out. You rush out as carefully as possible. Give me a stealth check. Now without advantage because you do not have visibility on.
What's the light situation here?
I'd say bright to dim lighting because all the glowstone carries inherently light inside it. Glowstone glows.
Is it bright or dim?
Bright.
Just
I'll do bright.
Okay.
You're in a giant cavern, as
Yep.
I just described, so it's like the
Yep.
smog's horde, and all the glowstone glow.
so 15.
Okay. As you are going out of this area and trying to get towards the entrance, you're being very careful as you can be. But with each step, you can't not make noise, and you begin alerting other ones as they come closer and closer. And as you get up towards the entrance, one stops right in front of you as it's listening. Blocking your way at the moment, your exit, as you have to stop. You were almost there, but a little too much noise alerted it, and you are standing still at this moment. You want to continue to stay here? That'd be a performance check, or do you want to try and find a new solution?
I am just looking to see what I have that is not verbal component spells. That's what I'm just
Yes.
I can do friends, but this does not look humanoid, does it?
Oh no. Nope.
Just let by, buddy. Come on. Come on. Wink.
Wink, flash.
Yeah. Near winks, and before he even reopens like the eye, his head is just removed from his body. Oh.
Yeah, so he is gonna just hold still for now, and he's gonna, I'll have Cecil nearby, like ready to like make a noise or like again move it away if something comes down to it. It's like Cecil ready in action to, kick over a pile or something kind of with 10 feet away.
Give me
but right now he's gonna hold still.
Yep, performance check. As you perform, the creature, the arcane distortion, turns and slashes the top of this entrance. Rubble begins to fall, and it falls down toward you as it's coming down as it's, again, listening.
So that's a 20.
20. You keep your composure. These, not only from the rocks, and you trying to hold your breath, you can feel both Cedric and your own arcane talents reach out as even the rocks, as they come down and start pelting you, stay still, focused. And as that passes and you don't make any noise, it begins wandering further down as somebody blindly walks in and from the entrance and hits right behind it and turns right around, slashes and rips it apart, goes towards somewhere else inside here as rocks fall down, or a bunch of glowstone collapses over from sticky hands. There is still, hundreds of people came in here, but they're slowly becoming fives of people. Near you exit.
Is there no? Yeah, there's no one nearby right now.
No,
Then
you're good to exit. It left, so you exit out.
okay.
And as you get to the entrance, though, you still keep to the shadows, but you don't have any invisibility as the
He's gonna
dragons.
cast invisibility then. That's
Yep.
so.
Yep. Verbally, you're able to cast it now without it. Even though, but you say your spell as you are just outside, and you can see it comes up right to the edge, to the entrance, as it hears you. And you can see, like, there's no barrier there, but it won't come out as it just is like tip-tapping its big claws, its ethereal, prismatic claws, as it's, again, its head. And you see through it. You can see it's like a little opaque, so it's a little distorted, but it's almost like bubbles. What you see, the rainbow inside bubbles, and it's outlined of what this figure is, but the outline's never quite all full at once, as then it fades. One dragon collapses some distance from the front of this as it is ripped to shreds and begins blood gushing out into this area. Citizens begin rushing this dragon corpse, trying to take dragon teeth and scales off it as you are in the shadows off to the side.
Once I feel like, 100 feet away or whatever, he wants to turn around, and I'm going to cast Wall of Fire at the entrance to stop anybody else from going in.
Sure.
Like, I'm going to try to hold, like, now that he's out, he doesn't want people to just keep rushing in. So, like, they see a giant wall of fire, they might stop and turn around. So he's going to just do that for whatever he has for his spell slots left. Is like, he's going to stay there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just recasting it.
I'd say
to deter anybody from starting.
15 minutes is when it finally stops, because as they're also looting the dead dragon corpse, fire comes, a stray front comes in to burn all those that didn't get their stuff and get out of there, and they all burn to death. And flying above the entrance, the now changed ancient dragon drops rubble onto the very entrance, locking any of those inside the cave, taking out your wall of fire, as now the vault has been resealed off. And he begins to descend to sit on top of the vault.
And I'm going to slink away. Just.
Yes. As the Grinch would say, slunk. Total tone mismatch, but what are we going to do? Here we are.
You gotta get through the trauma.
It's D&D. What are we going to do?
What are you gonna do?
We got a guy that has a ring that turns him into a fat orange cat, I believe. This group knows the other group.
That is
all right.
does have that.
And another ring that's just not a fat orange cat.
Yes.
It's just any other cat I want
Decide.
except for a fat orange cat.
Yeah.
He's got the whole rainbow.
I
He can do anything.
He's gonna figure out how to beat Beltron with it.
I would be impressed.
Can't comprehend.
I would be very impressed.
While that's happening, Theric is, after getting people towards the Temple of Coralon, he's now looking for either any of the Danes, or he's looking for the Vigilance of Coralon, whoever he can find first.
No Danes are here, as you find the vigilance of Coralon of maybe one or two of them here as they see you, and they're like, "The tidings unto you, champion of Coralon. My name is guard number 1. How are you?"
Today is unfortunately historic day. Your presence is needed at the temple. You must defend the people there with your life.
Yes.
Enforce Coralon's laws until such time that this city can reestablish its own.
Yes. Sir. The soldiers and much of the army has been sent to Murktred's fortress. That is why we are so weak. The Danes and such fight outside Murktred's fortress to not lose ground gained, as Murktred is weakened, fighting some champion or creature in this moment. Previous leader took this opportunity to strengthen Clovis. I thought this would happen. We shall go. As
The city has survived madness wars. It will survive this. But go.
go to the temple.
And then after that, he'll either keep looking for vigilance that he can kind of directly order, or he's gonna look for anybody like any surviving city guards or anybody who looks to be capable fighters and try and persuade them to defend the temple and try and establish a zone of like law and order of like there's no lawlessness in the temple, and then we're gonna slowly branch it out as we can get people to defend it. And
go ahead and make a persuasion check.
all right, what's the Corlin buff? Is it any check or what was that?
I think it was anything that was deemed morally correct by Corlin.
Oh yeah, so
Advantage?
this would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that advantage. Oh, that's going to be a 24.
People initially begin spitting on you and being like, "There's no rules. There's no one here. This is, fuck this, survive." But you're able to calm them down and bring them back to their senses as they're like, I don't even know how far I'd get. Okay. Begin converting more and more people to find the cause. There's still outliers, and some people say absolutely not, and they just. People are deserting Clovis in droves. You can see tens of thousands of people immediately running away, just taking whatever they have and getting out of it. You can see Southtown and Farmtown are Southtown's moving. Some of the farmers are leaving. A lot of aren't. Their lives are there. I'd say a lot of the Northwest here is taking a road and leaving. So you find many people very happy to see that the rich and the core of the city is burning, and they see this as an opportunity. The underbellies of Clovis is they see nothing but opportunity and the chance for a big win. Those that have seeked in droves into here and praying to their gods, many gods are telling them to leave, and many are.
Not worth it.
That's
Get out of
fair.
Dodge.
That's so fair.
Many
Yeah,
gods
yeah,
are driving them
Encouraging
out.
anybody who is leaving Clovis right now. He's just trying to make sure that like the city does not descend into complete anarchy.
What you notice too is where Beltron left, there is a clear distortion of physical reality in flying in the sky. Reality itself is glass and broken, similar to how Whitebeard.
Okay. That's sick. He's telling people to stay away from that.
Nobody can get up to it. He flew pretty high up above. I'm going to pause there. I really have to go to the bathroom. Don't know how long it'll take. We'll take a break right now. Be right back.
Okay.
Leveling did he get?
24.
Just like
Holy shit! That's a lot.
You have 24 glowstone.
Total or
Total.
24
Oh.
total?
I mean, that's
From
still
that.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, yeah, so 24 in total is the final haul, or 24 was from the shoveling? Okay.
From the shoveling. If he had more in his inventory, then he has more.
oh we
then
full
you
business.
maxed.
30.
Yeah, that means you maxed to 30. You maxed.
we
Oh, we
full.
had the 6. No, it would be total. It wouldn't be.
Okay.
Oh, he got to 24 total
Okay.
from that
Still
run.
great
If
haul.
he had any
Wonderful
more,
haul.
then you have more. But 24
Yeah,
total.
No. No, we had spent it, so.
Wonderful haul.
All right, we're
Thank you.
back.
Huge.
Oh.
We're back. That sucks.
Eric's not.
Yeah, Derek's not, but it's fine. He's working. He's doing stuff. What's Revenant and Aura doing?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Seems like everybody's done with the campaign now. Seems like they're all cool.
I mean, I was helping Revenant.
Yeah, and Revenant
I
was
was
helping
helping.
survivors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mostly digging out rubble, making sure people can get out, particularly like families and orphans and shit like that. He doesn't care about anything else.
He picks up one. Oh, you're just a guy. He drops it back
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
You can carry yourself. Not my problem.
couple rich people. He just breaks their fingers while he's at it.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to drop that on
Yeah.
there on your foot. Oh,
And
He,
I had
like,
advantage
he,
on
like-
it.
Yeah, he like grabs them to pick them up, like to hoist them out, and just crushes their hand with his grips. Like, ooh, my bad, man. Sorry. Not healing. I can't heal you.
Come on, Nick, come back. Nobody else is doing shit, and so I got to do the next thing, and I need you.
Okay, well.
All right, so you guys reconvene at the Temple of Corlin, and we'll see whatever Theric's doing. He can do. But you see the statue of Corlin. Out, a glowing light forms, and out comes Karaya, as she is breathing extremely deeply, as she is trying to get her bearings about her, and then she comes back to and sees your group and comes towards your group. I went to see. This is the power he wields is too much. I saw the meteors come down, and when that happened, I was going to engage, but then I saw he has 2 of the creation stones. We need to destroy Skybreaker while we have the chance still. He doesn't have that yet, and there is one person that can destroy Skybreaker, and that is Cole. I know where she is. That's what I went to find out and connect it to Corlin to find where she is in this world. He's trapped inside the Storm Temple. Will you go free her from the Storm Temple?
What do we know of the Storm Temple, if anything?
You don't fucking shit. Storm Temple's fucking Storm
Okay.
Temple of the Storm. God of the Storm. He loves his temple. And Cole's the Storm Valkyrie. Makes sense she's in there.
Where is this?
It is far off in the oceans. I would have to take your crew the seas, and then there is a specific ritual that will take you into the temple. But this does not need to be immediate. Well, it does need to be. So back up. She's not saying that to you. GM here. Reed, knock it in.
Nick, he came back to Karaya saying we got to go help Cole.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, cool.
Here's the choices and the impasse you're at. Merc Dread will not wait forever, and that impasse is happening right now. You have the Merc Dread quest, and you have the Cole quest. This is what is remaining with your campaign. You're going to go one of 2 ways. It is feasible for you to do Merc Dread, then Cole. It is unrealistic for you to go Cole, then Merc Dread. Time-wise, the world will move on.
I see.
Cole is trapped. Merc Dread is in a battle. If you don't want to do any of that, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Figure it out.
Let's go.
What are we doing?
Dinosaur races.
Yeah, dinosaur.
Ah!
Dinosaur campaign. Let's go. Okay.
We're gonna start Glowstone Empire. It's time.
Yeah, I appreciate the somberness and the seriousness of sorts, but also checking in here. We still good? We still want to play?
Oh,
We good?
We're good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. I wasn't feeling the.
Yeah.
Making
Yeah,
sure.
Neo was going to bring up like an ass like
home of
what
100
about
years in front of him. I'm trying to play through that as much as I can without
Totally.
even going, all right, let's go back to the dungeon, baby.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
I'm trying to do what I
Yeah.
can.
Just checking in.
Neo was going to say then is like what about Merc Dread? Like knowing that like she had fought him as well.
Mhm.
You may be able to harness powers necessary at this point, or wipe him off the board. Either way, this would be a net benefit. Her life force is strong, and if Beltron couldn't have destroyed her prior, then I have no reason to believe he would destroy her now. He isn't who he once was. The creation gems are transforming his very being. He's integrated them into its very person. I know no one in all of time that has ever attempted to do something, let alone succeeded with it inside the talons he wields. If you have the means and the will, do that, and then I will be here tending to this city to make sure it does not become lawless. And I will form whatever we can out of Clovis here.
I did what I could to stabilize the city in your absence, but I believe the choice in front of us is a clear one. If Cole can hang on, then we must take this opportunity to destroy Murkdread once and for all. He threatens
Thank you.
Clovis, he threatens all the lands around us. Does anyone have any objections?
I'd like to
Well, there's
point
no-
out.
There's not much of a city left.
Are we certain we can take down Murkdread? I mean, yeah, we are powerful, I would agree, but when he first attacked the city, it kind of seemed like he was on another level.
Yes, but everything we're hearing is saying that he's fighting a war on multiple fronts. He cannot possibly, and they're at a standstill. We could be, on our own, we cannot defeat Murkdread, but with the Danes, with this champion, with the armies of Clovis that were dispatched away from the city, we can be the tipping point in those scales.
Okay. Seems reasonable to at least try.
I do want to kill a demon. Seems like a good use of my free will. Killing a demon.
The group notices that Revenant does not have his collar anymore.
Hang on a second.
I think Theric just nods at you when you say it's a good use of free will and goes, killing demons usually is a good use of free will.
What the hell happened there?
I earned my pardon for good behavior.
I just kind of like look at Theric.
Theric just gives you a look of like, there's something more going on here, but also, we ain't... I'm not gonna look this in the mouth right now. We got way bigger problems, and if he wants to help us go kill the Demon Lord of Murder, that is a good use of free will.
If we
Great.
plan on going to take care of Murkdread or Cole, how do we plan on arriving
there?
at getting to these problems? Are we just going to walk?
Yeah, I don't know, boys. You guys went and fucked up my dragons that were going to help you, so... What do you think?
Okay, man.
Take some horses. I'm sure there's a couple not dead horses around.
Let me see what I have.
Are you gonna pull a horse out of your inventory? What are you doing over
I
there?
don't know. I was trying to think if I had any like spells.
Help! Oh my god, help!
I mean-
Oh, put me back!
You've said the Tien dodecahedron gets around the shattering problem, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we still
only
have
one way
that
to
in
find
our
out.
inventory.
Let's look at that.
Yeah.
Let's see if that can help us.
I scanned
Yeah,
this,
okay.
so
As we pull it
let me go to
out.
my
Yeah.
scans. Gotta go to my scan.
We've been
doc.
so busy, I have not been able to really investigate this despite me really wanting to. We've just been so fucking busy.
Last stand.
I mean, for a non-magical solution, we could take a boat across the lake of Old Clovis. End up like right here.
Pretty
Yeah.
close.
And then
I was thinking we could do the ritual, the circle cast fly again.
oh
get us
yeah, we could
Pretty
do that.
far.
Yeah.
It's better than hoofing it, and it doesn't feel like we
Yeah.
have the same problems that we would flying through the mountains.
That'll be the hope, but you know.
The Hadrian. They're on campaign notes.
Lol. What's he doing here?
It's Hadrian's. it's Hadrian's cool boons he would have gotten if he
One of
lived.
one of Beltron's clones is a clone of Hadrian, just so we could kill him another time.
Yeah, just why?
Just kill him again. Put another one on the board, baby.
I got it. Don't pause the video next time to see them all. If you want to ruin everything.
Why would you just no?
I would love
Everything kept
to
coming
get-
up in the wrong place. All right, I got it. I have it. I have the 16-sided teleport. What did I put on here? Oh, I hate all this. Okay. Trying to end the campaign. Jesus Christ. All
You
right.
could just tell us it doesn't get us closer. Like if you want, it's fine. Just tell us that. Uh-oh. What does that reaction mean?
I haven't found a place that gets you anywhere close to.
Sick. I mean, yeah, if it doesn't, it just doesn't, and you're fine. Just thought we'd try
Teleport
the-
straight back to the city of Amethyst.
Yeah.
Wouldn't put us that far away.
That wouldn't, but I don't think one of these goes there. Based off the vibes of this device, I think these go to some specific places, and I don't think any of these are going to be near Fortress Dread.
No,
Unfortunately,
none of them are from a meta point of view, but do you want to fuck around and find out anyway?
I would love to, but I don't think narratively we have the time to. As
mean,
much as I would love to.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Make it a team vote and see if we could derail this fucking game even more. Who gives a shit about hags, right? Hags couldn't possibly cause the entire campaign to get ruined again.
Is
Not
one
first
of them
time.
the fucking Gloom Cape dude?
I don't think so. There's
No.
no way to include on there.
I think the best option.
All right, someone just roll.
that we
Just
have so-
roll. I'm not gonna teleport you, but just roll so I can at least know where you would have went.
What am I rolling?
Okay,
Somebody roll a D16, whoever has it.
A D16.
Oh, we definitely don't
None
have
of
a
us-
D16. So
None
why
of
is
us
it
have those.
why is it 16
Just easily
sides?
roll a D16.
What the
Just because
fuck?
you said it was D16. Here, I could pull one up. I'll roll one. That's
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do an internet D16
fine.
then.
Yeah, 15.
No. Okay. We're not doing that.
What,
Hell
what would it
no.
have been?
At
Do
the
it.
end of the game, you gotta tell us where these would have
You
gone.
gotta tell us.
You gotta
Holy
tell
fuck
us.
no. Would have ruined this entire campaign.
We would have joined the other campaign.
Would have ruined it.
Halfway into the
You're
Ruined it
correct.
negative?
You are correct. You would have joined the other campaign in a way you would
Yeah,
have never
thank you.
thought.
Great. Wonderful. What a
Absolutely
time.
not. Absolutely not.
Reed looking back at his own notes, going, "Why did I give them this thing?"
Because it was
What the
earlier.
fuck?
We weren't here.
We got this the session before the shattering, which I think is
I don't-
funnier, actually.
I
That's
can't
funnier.
fucking hear you. So that's all.
I think the best way is to just
wouldn't have known, but it
circle
would have
cast
been funny.
fly.
Yeah. I think ultimately that's probably.
I
our
think we
best
just got
path.
circle cast fly, and it'll take like a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, day
That's
or
fine.
3.
We can do that. And roll that D116 one more time just to see if I just want to know one more time.
Okay, let me pull it
Give
back
him- give
up.
him one more hit. One more hit.
Do a quick stop in City Amethyst and then pop over.
I was about to-
Fortress Dread.
Okay, buddy. 16.
That was not so bad. That wouldn't have totally ruined the campaign. We're not doing it. Oh, all right.
Interesting.
Moving on.
Okay.
Should we stop by City Amethyst so
Yes, we can.
Nier can get his thingy?
Yeah, how far away? Like, obviously, they're much closer than here. So, like, how far away, pure flying, is Fortress Dread from, like, City Amethyst?
Those are big mountains, big tall mountains. So it's the classic, like, why don't you just go over the mountains? It's like, well, planes go that high, they freeze to death and die.
My vote is if it's any more than like 3 days, we don't go because time is of the essence. I'm sorry.
It doesn't have to be. I didn't put you on a timer. He's doing his thing. There's only a timer for how long Merc Dread's going to be weak. He just will get stronger. That's the timer. The world doesn't end. You guys don't have to rush. You did your White-Eyed Stranger rushing for a bazillion hours. Oh boy, we got 8 schmeckles here, even though it's saying 7.8. I'm rounding up. Oh boy, I have no idea. This is a long go typically. So I'll make a decision. This would typically on foot. This is a month's journey typically on foot when you have to go around. You guys flying, cut it in half to 2 weeks, would be flying here. And it's only because of the mountain range. You got to go over a mountain range. So that's going to impact things. This, I would say, because it's lowlands, especially because it's got the long walk patted it down. Call this 3 to 4 days directly. Call this 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
You could go here
Yeah,
in 3 to 4 days and then call this like a week to go this way.
Yeah,
Maybe less than a week, maybe 4 more days, 4 or 5
I don't think it's
days.
worth it for your staff, buddy. I'm sorry.
You
should've
say that
known not to
now until you got to
backward
fight
something in the
Murktred.
game.
Drew's just going to be saying, I told you so.
Yeah.
All right,
Shouldn't have back ordered something in a read game.
Mm-hmm.
We never get to stay anywhere for long enough for a back order.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. Has anybody ever stayed in a place for longer than 10 sessions? I don't
We
think
were in
so.
Clovis for a while.
We were in Clovis for a while. We were in Ashaya for a while last game.
But it was not the time in Clovis and the amount of sessions was like multiple sessions per day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
So
We were fiending for long rests early in this game.
Yeah, we were so bad.
All right.
If
So we
want-
fly into Fortress Dread.
If we want to fly to Fortress Dread, I will need an evening to prepare some things.
All right.
yeah, I got no spells. Outs.
Yes, I'm completely tapped as well. I've been
Okay.
hard at work here.
You guys can try to take a long rest in the Temple of Corwin.
Do it.
Ash has a button he wants to try pressing. I don't
Okay.
know how well it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna work given
Plane
who
shift
I'm
scroll.
attempting. No, a scroll, but not that one. I don't think this is gonna work given the person I'm gonna try to contact with this. But hey, just fucking
Mhm.
the only person Ash could talk to about this thing. So he's gonna try. Ash has a dream scroll.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this person sleeps. I don't know if I don't think Ash will be on the whitelist, but magic's fucked. We're gonna try. He wants to try casting Dream on Asher Nazurin.
Oh! Interesting.
Yeah, he above table. I'm just gonna put this on the table immediately. He has a very specific personal question he needs to ask, and she's the only person in the world that can answer it.
Okay.
This is not I'm going to call Big Wizard to ask.
Oh,
for
no,
help.
no. I don't even care if you did, to be honest with you, because
Cool. They might be dead.
this is a thread that nobody's touched in quite a while.
Yay! I mean, the last time we tried, Beltron wouldn't let us because, evil sending doesn't work. And then the universe ended was
okay.
shattering.
What do you do with this? How does this work? Let's talk
So
it through.
Dream, let me pull up the spell to triple check so I can read it out to you. Come on, get everybody. I know I have you in the book. Or I don't have you in the book, that's why I have the scroll. So I'm going to go ahead and just add it to the book real quick so I can look at it. Spell. Or, no, Dream. Okay. You target a creature you know on the same plane of existence. You or a willing creature you touch enters a trance state to act as a dream messenger. While in this trance, the messenger is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. If the target is asleep, the messenger appears in the target's dream and can converse with the target as long as it remains asleep through the spell's duration. The messenger can also shape the dream's environment, creating landscapes, objects, and other images. The messenger can emerge from the trance at any time, ending the spell. The target recalls the dream perfectly upon waking. There is a spell save associated with it if I try to make the dream like a nightmare so that they don't get the benefits of a long rest. He's not trying to do that with this, so I don't know if there's a point for it.
Okay.
If important to note, if the target is awake when you cast the spell, the messenger knows it and can either end the trance or wait for the target to fall asleep, at which point the dream occurs. So he is willing to wait if needed. Time zones may be weird because of half the world. Who knows?
Is not awake.
Oh, that's curious.
Your dream spell goes off.
So I think Ash has
No,
been
be quiet.
very.
I
Can I
gotta
not
change
do-
the
okay,
music.
fine. There was going to be something I was going to do before he
Okay.
cast Dream, just narratively.
Oh,
Okay?
sure. Go for it.
I'm trying to fight where I can here. So coming back from eventually, Ash just kind of winds up at the temple, just looking absolutely still shell shocked, like 1,000-yard stare. And while he has this conversation with Karaya and everyone, And as everyone's goes off to start preparing, Ash just kind of sits there and has been just really bouncing the question around in his head of like Cole's the only person who can destroy Skybreaker. We have to go rescue her to get rid of Skybreaker while Beltron doesn't have it, and that has been really bouncing around his head, as well as Beltron's discussion with him earlier of the whole meet me at the end or whatever. And Ash just sits there kind of staring at this spell scroll he has to cast a dream, and has realized he has a question that only Ash and Azern can answer. At the crossroads he finds himself at, and he's pretty sure he's not on the whitelist, but also magic's a little evil right now, so maybe he could slip in. Might as well try. Have the extra scroll lying around. So he'll find himself a corner and set up all the things and cast the spell, and see where it takes him. Oh, what's going on over here?
As you cast a dream spell, the world shapes around you. You attempt to perform this dream, but instead you find forces of the weave railing against any sense of control that you may have. You do have control, in some senses, but not as much as you would normally have given these circumstances. What you find is yourself inside a decrepit, broken down city. The city itself has all sorts of range, gravitational magic, having pieces of the city floating from one side to another, rocks and transportation that is of circular pallets of stone flying throughout the space in the air and levitating. Towers, and what you see is a gigantic red sun, so close to the entirety of this city. And before you, you see, half fused, half woven into a tree, it's Ash and Azurin. The tree's roots stuck into the ground inside this as it claws through the very stone tiles that lay. Ashen looks exhausted, peeks up and sees your face. Somebody broke through.
Ash was very expecting, to come in and do this whole dream spell, and so he was still very much out of it. And coming into whatever this scenario is, he sighs and tries to fucking lock in as whatever. Who knows what this is? Looking around, you say it's like a floating city, but like with some weird gravity pockets or whatever.
Yeah, you're not so much a floating city, but everything's floating in the city. All these different resources and things are floating. There's a distinct lack of people.
Does this architecture remind him at all of any like Magocracy style architectures?
Yes, it resembles any research you've done into the Talons. It looks exactly like the Kezzerat's architecture.
Dislike that immensely. I, as John, have a guess where this is vaguely. Don't like that. Ash is just gonna look over at Ash and Azurin and just I didn't know I was intruding on something. Where is this?
There's no intrusion. I am stuck in my old home. You were standing in the ruins of the Kezzerat Magocracy. We're at least visualizing.
Ash looks around the whole city. You said there's a sun at the center of this thing?
Up in the sky, it's way too
Oh, it's up
close.
in the
It
sky.
should be annihilating you with how close it is. But there is all these different beams feeding into it as all sorts of magic and such is occurring here. The place, it radiates magic. The buildings are brilliant with their architectural design. They're able to do things that defy gravity. And with it, allow for so much more intrigue. There is a clear beauty in the science of this world, but it is in ruin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a million questions I would love to ask with that, but let's, I guess, just jump to the more important ones. How did you get stuck here? What's happening?
You're familiar, obviously, with Beltron.
Yes, unfortunately.
He took my daughter hostage, along with another friend of hers, when they discovered the city. He told me where it was located as I attempted to pursue. It's a trap. And now I am stuck here, feeding whatever his magical plans are. I have very little I can do except stay in this endless drug stasis. And you seem to be the first to think about trying to come into my dreams.
Well, that means you have not been out in a while. Long story short, I don't know if it's Beltron's doing or someone else's, but magic is in a very bad state outside. All of divination is gone, or at least inaccessible, and there is someone who has gotten a hold of the weave of existence itself to funnel all teleportation magics into one place. So it makes contacting and getting around easily very difficult, which unfortunately for us, Beltron does not seem to be bound by, thanks to creation gems he's embedded in his talons.
I have seen them. I felt the difference in magic. I'm not as confident it's as cut and dry as you say. You are of the waking world now, and I am not tested.
Well, he would be a better voice of authority on it than I am. I'm still figuring all of this out. But, do you have any idea what it is you're fueling? What his end goal is? He's very vague about it, but very proud of whatever it is. And I can only guess, given some of his ramblings, but...
I believe he is looking to extinguish the Pantheon in a way I don't quite comprehend. But he seems to have the means to at least separate ourselves from them, or become one himself.
Become the Pantheon, or...
I would assume, for the moves he's making, he himself would be putting himself in the position as a creator god.
Okay, that's so much worse. Okay, god damn it. Okay.
But I am not sure how one ascends to creator godhood when creator gods were there at the very start. I don't know if one can artificially be made one.
That is a excellent, concerning question that we have grappled with for far too long. Ash just kind of fucking kicks whatever rocks are around him as it's... God, it's really dawning on him how in deep we are. We are in deep.
What level are you guys?
We're 14.
14.
This is perfect.
We're good. Yeah,
no,
this is fine. But just Ash is, coming to terms with that. I'll be very honest with you. Given that feels like I had come here to ask you a question that feels honestly very kind of silly and paltry in relation to the stakes that we seem to find ourselves in at this point. But for better or worse, you are the only person I know in existence who could offer any insight.
Nowhere to be.
Yes, well. Part of the assumption on whatever he is doing requires Skybreaker, whatever he's working on, whatever he's working towards. It's not currently in his possession, but I believe he is confident enough in himself that he's not worried about having to get it back down the line. I don't know if he has a means of recreating it if it gets destroyed, but there are attempts being made to destroy it. How good are you at keeping a secret?
Very.
As of right now, there is one way to destroy Skybreaker, known only to Cole, the Valkyrie, which we are working on trying to free, who's apparently trapped in the Storm Temple. But what I would love for you to keep a little bit more on the down low is that there is a second way to destroy it. In the effort of keeping things a little bit vague just in case Beltron goes poking around, because fun fact, he can. I've experienced it. It's awful. We were going to tell you about it, but there's a whole bunch of issues with him being able to intercept sendings. If I follow through with this method, I get to join a exclusive club populated by the previous, it's all but certain, I get to join an exclusive club populated by the previous Valkyrie of Corellon, the Herald Shalmir, and your husband.
Ah.
My question, even if it's very self-serving, is frankly, I don't know if I can bring I haven't gone to contact her, but I don't know if I should tell my wife that I may or may not have to go through with that. You are the only other person in existence I know who has gone through an experience similar to this. I was curious your input on that.
There was nothing that would have meant more to me to have been a part of that decision, Stadium. Even so, I still respect it to this day. It was a shock, to say the least, when I came to this new era. But he did leave behind some notes. Helped lessen the sting. Knowing the finality of it all, I don't think I'd change a thing. I know him. I know he'd make the same decision all over again. If fate is true, and choice is an illusion, it was the only path we'd ever be set upon. Fate is a lie. Free will does exist. I would have done everything in my power if I had known quite the future that robbed passion or father.
think Ash just kind of sits there in silence for a good 3 minutes as he just kind of takes that in.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost pathetic how much simple the choice should be if doing this would stop Beltron, whatever he's planning. But standing there over the edge, looking at just nothingness, is very sobering.
Oblivion is its own adventure. Whether to know the known or the unknown is the next pursuit of all great science.
Suppose it is. Well, I'll go see about hopefully doing what I can. If you never hear from me again, then hopefully I made the right choice.
I hope to see you again, too.
Ash will, end the dream.
Mm-hmm. We're back.
Fucked up, you made her into a tree. That's crazy.
From
She
you.
got mirrored. Yeah, she got mirrored. Yeah.
She did.
He got it before he even got it out.
Yes.
Also, that means he definitely has Show somewhere in a cell. That's rough for him, dog. That's rough for him.
Show's dead.
Show's dead. They killed him. They killed him, bro.
Oh, for sure.
They killed his ass.
I like to imagine that Rita's like, Justin, should I kill Show? And Justin was like, yes.
That's exactly how it went.
Yeah. Just please kill him.
He couldn't have given less of a fuck about Show. I floated. I didn't ask him, hey, I'm going to kill him. He's just like, I don't care about Show. Go. Show's over. Game over. I'm just like, oh.
Get rid of him if you have to. I don't care. Okay, so Ash, coming out of the dream, will just sit there, trying to talk him into doing what he needs to do.
Tries to talk himself, or what?
Yeah, he's talking himself. He's trying to talk himself.
Oh.
I don't.
You don't have to do anything, John. I don't know why you're belaboring yourself over this.
Wow, God forbid we give a character a crunchy question and then he has to actually figure out what his answer to it is. God forbid, DM.
Here, don't you want to just like steal some shit or something?
Yeah, but say
Yeah, there's no consequences to any of your actions.
Yeah,
I don't know what the problem
consequences ever. Consequences
I did love the
ever.
dichotomy of Theric is like, I have to reestablish order. There cannot be chaos. Meanwhile, in here it's like, chaos? I can steal without
Immediately looting.
consequences.
Immediately looting. There is no law anymore. I can't get a punishment for it. This is not illegal.
Yeah,
Sure,
there's
yeah.
no law. There's
Who's
nothing
gonna
to
stop me?
enforce it.
Nope.
Fine.
They're too busy.
The monarchy of ooh,
Hey,
yeah,
at
none of
least
that.
this time we didn't shoot the king in the leg as we tried to save him. At least the dragon just did that.
I feel a lot better about this than I do about the hags, because this one felt a lot more on Beltron and a lot less on us. The hags was a lot of us like being like, surely these shady figures can't do anything.
There'll be nothing
Right?
wrong.
This one is far more like, no, Beltron's just crazy. There was.
Okay.
All right, are we prepared to move
I don't
on?
know. Did we get a long
Murder.
rest, DM?
Did we get a long rest?
That's the question, isn't it? What possibly are we putting up to the coin toss?
D2, baby.
Yeah, all right.
What could have possibly
I'll
gone
allow it.
wrong? Oh, I hate it here, dog. I hate it here. I
Since I can do this after every long rest, I think, and short rest, everyone's going to get a rousing speech from Revenant.
2d8 plus 4. I get all my.
Incredible.
Oh, smite the wicked!
I'm sure it's
Oh,
much more.
Revenant, you sound different this one.
Yeah, you sound crazy today, dude.
Don't worry, you all work for me soon.
Ah, that's what it sounds like when it's not up against your throat.
Yeah.
So we long rest.
Yes.
All right, cool. Also, that's what Beltron's gonna sound like when he becomes a creator god. That loud creator god voice. Like that's the one bit of the spell he got wrong was the voice, and he's stuck with it for an eternity.
It's all right. Everybody's gonna pay a new tax. Oh boy, everyone's gonna buy my products. Oh.
Everyone gets 19 temporary hit points as Revenant says,
Hell yeah.
do better.
Love it.
Neo starts tearing up. Just
Before we leave, Eric will talk to Karai and just be like, I'm going to inform the Danes of the situation here. If you can find any sort of candidates to lead this city while we cannot let it fall into chaos.
If there are any true leaders, Orlin will guide me to them. As she holds onto your shoulder, and I will be looking for as much aid as possible.
Thank you.
and that's when Nier walks in, sunlight glaring behind him.
There's
no sun, by the way.
entirety of the day turns to night except for
Dude.
a spotlight on Nier.
You remember, the storm is still going on above there.
What is the
Nier
nature?
gains that one ability, the guy at JJK, who just the funniest thing happens, whatever he thinks, and he doesn't know how it works. Nier just walks in, and it's like, oh, of course, it's me.
Do I have? I'm gonna prepare it actually, because we just long rested. I can do that.
So we're flying, right? We're doing the.
Yep, but
Doing
just
the-
right before we leave, I'm gonna
Oh.
cast detect magic to figure out what the fuck's going on with this storm.
Good luck. Shish.
Yeah, good luck.
Divination.
Detect magic.
Oh,
doesn't
it's
work.
attack! Ah,
Yeah.
never mind. Never
Can't
mind.
do anything fun. with
Cast
the
it, your
wizard or
arm
spellcaster.
explodes. No, just nothing happens.
I just got this new arm. Alright, then we should be off.
As Ash gathers everyone to cast Fly, he's gonna go to cast it.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna kind of stop for a minute. Given what we saw Beltron do we think it's worth waiting to save Karai, or do we think we should use our other card up our sleeve with Skybreaker?
What do you mean?
You meant Cole. You said Karaya.
Oh, fucking shit.
That's why I confused them. Yep.
Shit.
What's wrong with Cryo?
Shit.
What did you do to her?
Yeah, go punch the Valkyrie. We beat one, surely we can beat another. Second time's the charm. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, what do you mean by other option?
I still have a way to get rid of it.
And that would be
Ash is. You can see Ash is doing the mental calculations in his head on how much he says. It's been quite a bit of sessions. I think I might press the full red button. Traditionally speaking, magic is stratified into 9 heightenings of casting. However, in some very extenuating circumstances, it has been found that you can go a bit beyond that to a 10th level. I have been given access to a means that would eradicate Skybreaker.
So you just cast a stronger magic on it?
While it is a magic on the level of nigh anything besides the creator gods themselves, but yes, that is a very simplified explanation for it.
And you can just can you just do that? I
Yes,
don't
how are
know
you
if-
capable of this? No offense, but
Our friend
we've seen you cast
Tiend
magic.
is a wonderful teacher,
I see.
but I can cast it, but I have to. There is a range on it. In the most ideal circumstance, no one else is around when I cast it to ensure no one else gets caught up in it.
What range are we talking?
10-mile radius.
so we just have to get you sort of close? What else does it affect?
In the ideal circumstance, it affects me and Skybreaker and whatever else is within a 10-mile radius, which would hopefully be no one else.
So it
If
just
you are
eradicates a 10-mile radius around you.
down to the atomic level.
I'm sorry. Atomic? What's...
There would be nothing of you left that could be discerned as you.
That's pretty heavy.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should not speak as if coal is a lost cause. I don't mean that
That's not what
in
I'm
a
worried
figurative meant. I mean more. We shouldn't make any hard decisions before we have.
What Beltron seems to be going for is attempting to ascend to the level of a creator god himself. If we get rid of Skybreaker now, I do not know what means its involvement is in his plans, but it ensures he cannot use it, which it seems to be a vital piece given
Yes.
all of his other machinations.
Could you not just do it on him?
I could, but again, the 10-mile radius makes it a very heavy choice to make. And I had said it is on the level of the creator gods, but if he is aiming to elevate himself to that level, then even if we have this in our back pocket, if he gets to that point, it's useless.
Yes. I agree.
I mean,
We need to be.
it sounds simple. We just lure him to Fortress Dread, and then you just destroy everything.
Wouldn't that include himself?
There's no
If
version
if
of this if this gets used where I get out of it.
if you can't tell, that was sarcasm. The mask
understand.
obscures things.
I got it, alright, don't worry.
Thank you.
Well, if he ascends, couldn't we use Skybreaker against him?
I have a feeling Skybreaker won't survive his ascension.
And if he ascends with the creation gems, and you need the creation gems to fire Skybreaker, it makes it a little hard to use it.
That's above my
Ash, I don't say this lightly. But if it comes down to it, you should do it.
I'm not asking if it comes to it. I'm saying right this minute, do we even follow what we're doing right now? If we just go tell Karaya we can get rid of it, should I not go do it?
I mean,
No.
I'd say no because even if we get rid of Skybreaker, Beltron's still out there. He's still powerful enough to. I just gonna gesture out the window. Like, that's not something most people can handle. I
No, but
imagine
it ensures he can't get what he's going for at the end of this. I don't think any of this.
I think if we do this, he has to go down with Skybreaker. Because if he doesn't, the tantrum that he will throw will wipe far more than Clovis off the map.
that's what I'm getting at is let's be real. How many other mages in the world can match not just him, but even just like this tier of power, like what you seem to be capable of casting? How many mages in the world can reach that level? And we're just gonna lose one, but leave the most powerful mage potentially to ever exist loose? Like, getting rid of Skybreaker may not fix the problem. It may delay the end point for him, but he's still like 75% there.
Yes.
So 75% there, Beltron is still more. He's basically a Skybreaker himself at his current power.
Yes. If we destroy Skybreaker now, and we do not destroy Beltron along with it, he will throw a temper tantrum. He will probably plunge an entire continent into darkness and chaos. He'll dust himself off, and he'll find a different way to do what he's aiming to do. He has to go down with it.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna pull a card this drastic, it should be a finality. It shouldn't just be a stopping one part. It should be a stopping everything.
I don't disagree. I just personally don't think. I don't know if there's a version of this where he is with Skybreaker, and I have a way to use that will not either kill all of you or kill far more people with it. This way could guarantee I and Skybreaker go and no one else gets caught in that.
But where's the fun in that?
There is no fun in this. There's no fun in any of this for most normal fucking people. I'm sorry you have a screw loose that the gods have decided is fine at this point by uncollaring you.
Any of us who stand by you when that time comes will have accepted it.
Okay. That's what you all decide.
The six of us are small specks of dust in the wider world. If we must be erased too, save it from a tyrannical creator god, so be it.
Let's not give him too much credit. He's not a god yet.
True. We should not
Nope, you're gonna do something?
You've been uncharacteristically quiet during this conversation. Anything you'd like to add?
I've cast levels magic that high. Don't worry, it's okay.
Thank you. Thank you for your insight.
Got it. I normally level mine with 32 different levels of spells. So
Well. In the meantime, there's good to be done.
Ash will continue casting Fly on everyone and use Circle Magic to extend it for 8 hours. Yippee!
Yeah,
To Fortress Dread!
You guys fly to Fortress Dread. 3 days, you see and leave the ruins of Clovis.
Is there anything I want in my spell list?
Approach Fortress Dread. You can. That is way.
Holy shit, what was that?
What the fuck was
Oh,
that?
It was
every-
the siege.
That's every day.
It
No,
was the
that's
siege.
that's every day living here. Every he has their. I think Cyberpunk.
Death word.
Basically, they Cyberpunk 2077. Help us see. Minus all the shooting.
There's less shootings in Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Not that. No, here's nice. How loud this. I saw a ad today that was. You gotta be kidding. A line being like, "Oh God, what was it? Like, interventional psychosis. Like, we can stop you before you have your psychotic break. Call us today." That this is an advertisement that's saying like we are interventional psychosis. Don't worry, we know the society's set up to make you go psychotic. So we got you.
Maybe Blade Barrier will be useful.
When we get to Fortress Dread, I'm just gonna send Cecil. He's gonna fly to City Amethyst, so he won't be here for this arc.
Sure.
But it's going that way.
Sounds good.
Oh my god.
He's got a note with tied on a string around his neck that says "Here for pickup."
Yeah, here for pickup. You know who I am.
Just take it. Can't stop him.
As you get to Fortress Dread, you just see unbelievable amounts of piles of bodies. Majority of which, though, are demons. Pardon me, which I guess would be ashes. So no, you wouldn't see that because demons will get returned to. But there's not really
Mountains
a demon.
of
land.
ashes.
Yeah. Where did they
You
go?
know what
Yeah.
though? But Murktred's domain probably wouldn't allow you to go back to any heaven or other place. You would have to stay here. No. You do see both demon and cloven soldier bodies, but way more demons. The fortress has been blown open. A giant skull in his likeness sits at the center of the city. Everything is made out of either bones or sharp objects. The entire place is an OSHA nightmare. This place is just everything and everywhere is here to kill you. And the tiniest bit cut is going to lead to infection and death. Fortress Dread sucks. This place is terrible. It also a terrible place to siege. That's why the majority of people stay outwardly and they they camp out here and they will not take more ground inside Fortress Strand. As you guys approach, you can continue to hear deep booms of explosions and vibrations traveling all the way through the ground, even to where you all are at, where you're standing currently. You see one of the Danes approach you. It is Dane Varric.
Yeah.
Beric. Yep.
He looks towards your group and goes, "Good to see you lot. Could have used you earlier, but here we are at an impasse. What do I
No,
have the pleasure?" Oh, shit. You Varric?
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's new body. Long story, but we could say the same to you. It's Clovis is in dire straits.
What do you mean?
That's. Oh.
Do you know who Beltron is?
Maybe you guys have
The
vaguely
most
mentioned
powerful-
this.
The most powerful arc wizard in existence just leveled half the city. And killed the dragon.
We're here to break the impasse here, so these forces can return home.
He didn't kill the ancient.
Well, he turned it. He killed it and turned it. Ash is just saying killed because it's what he's saying today, dude.
Sure. Oh. Okay. I don't know what. Our council, are they alive?
Are you saying they're dead, Reed? Is that what you're telling us? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doubtful, if not certain. Or no.
So
if
you
not
would
certain
know
that
because
they're
you guys were there for days,
dead.
a day-ish.
Oh yeah.
No, they're dead.
No.
You just see completely torn, like, I can't leave here, but I have to go home. I don't, and he's just, no words. It's supposed to be a great victory. They were finally taking it back. Clovis Conclave was getting on the... Again, and again, and again, these people are nothing but beaten.
History has a funny way of repeating itself.
Such a downer.
Ash just fucking stares daggers at Revenant for a minute there and then goes back.
Anyways, we're here to help you kill Murktred so these forces can return home.
Okay, well, good luck. The champion up there has been fighting him for months now, and it's at an impasse, or I think a month, more than a month, a little over a month. There's a clear path we have towards it that we reclaim every day, and then retreat at night, and we've just reclaimed it for today. So you can go up there, but be careful. When any of us step in there, we're immediately murdered. So it is. I was lucky to even get out with my life, as he's been patched up. You can see all sorts of bisects that have been patched up by the clerics here. Like, he lost both of his arms and his chest got hit a bit. Alright. You guys climb the stairs. It's a long walk up and through just on every
important
side.
question. Just in case we're in a similar scenario with the Dark Desert, do you want me to go ahead and knock off my 7th level spell for travel for the day to get here?
Yes. Sure.
Cool. Sucks to be me, but it's fine. Let's go. I love not having my 7th level slot.
As you guys approach the throne room, as you hear the noises are much louder of these forces, and then calm, and stays calm for quite a while, and then another extremely large explosion. You can see the soldiers pulling back, and they see you guys, and they're like, "Oh, What are you doing? Why are you here to die? Why would you, what's going on?
We're stopping Merc's Dread.
Yeah.
Be our guests, as they do not pay or fall. As you guys approach, you can look in, and you can see most of this area has been blasted out. What you currently see is Malik with both his arms missing, and his leg is regrowing right now as one of them was severed off. As he is breathing heavily, his shirt is off, and there's just tons of gashes on him. You see Murktred on the floor, and he is breathing heavily in his final form, as there is a giant black hole in the center of him that continues to burn, as it just goes over and over, eating at himself. The two of them are at this impasse, and Malik's arm begins to come back. He stands up and goes and bisects it, and Malik puts his hand out, and there's just this distortion of reality as you see a black hole absorb his bisect shot, and it stops there as they both catch their breath. You didn't kill me yet. Still haven't killed. I mean, it's a matter of time. You can't sustain both. Eventually, you're gonna fail before I do. Because I don't think I can fail. I don't think it's possible. Shut the fuck up. As all this is happening, Revenant.
Oh no. Uh-oh, there's the complication.
You can feel fingers on your bony. Revenant. What a perfect opportunity we find ourselves in. I give you exactly what you need. Free me from my bondage, queen. All you have to do is cast a very simple spell. He is vulnerable, and I can ascend. The god of murder, like I once was. This is what we've all been waiting for. You say, Revenant. It's time to put an end to this phony murder.
Revenant is going to step into the battlefield.
Okay. You have learned as you step onto the battlefield, you become aware of the rights of ascension and exchange.
Ascension and exchange.
That's not good.
Revenant?
As you do that, let me go get the Bertrand.
Big things are going on, gentlemen. Does the... Never mind. I'll ask that question later. It's fine. Yeah, give me the Sukuna theme, baby.
Yeah.
Get that shit in.
As you walk in, you can feel immediately the area itself is just going to bisect you in half, but putting his arm out and another black hole forms, stopping it. Malik is made aware now of your presence. He's like, oh, you guys finally decided to show up. It took you long enough. Be careful. This entire area will kill you just by walking in here. I can deflect most of it, but I can't hold it up forever because when he throws his dumb attacks, which he'll have another one shortly once he recharges, I'll have to stop blocking whatever this is.
I'm going to take a look around, see if I can figure out what in the room is killing. Like if it's a specific trap or anything.
It is permeating out from Murktred. This is his domain. And this is a lair. So his lair, if you're within his throne room, there's just constant bisects happening. That is just part of like a hag knows where you are. A beholder has other benefits. His lair is if you're in his throne room, you're always being attacked by a bisect every turn.
Revenant's gonna keep going.
Wait, Revenant. Revenant! As then his other arm regenerates and he brings it out, and you see Murktred still breathing extremely heavy. As you get closer and closer. As you get next to Murktred, in this moment, as the two of them are impassed, you can see Malik kind of being like, oh, yeah, get him. Okay, sure. We have option A and option B. Is Revenant going to aid Zolt or betray Zolt? As you are now up and approached at Murktred. Giant wind swirling, the lighting is all blood red. This shrine inside here is just all of different types of bones and weapons and torture. His servants, the whole place is disgusting. It's a slaughterhouse.
I think Revenant is going to think on all the times that he grew up under Zolt's care.
Mm-hmm.
And realize something. I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Divine Smite.
Okay.
Because it was Zolt's cult that put me on this path. And so, I will do what needs to be done to make sure no one else gets put on this path. So, I'm gonna betray Zolt.
As you take your sword and you begin your smite, you see your sword explodes in a black outlined with white and purple flame. As you go to attack him, this entire area begins to destabilize. You see Murktred going like, oh, shit. You hear Zola. What are you doing? We're in a skill challenge.
Right.
What?
The other PCs can assist or interfere.
Interesting. Curious.
Would Coralon deem this morally good? Just wanted to throw that out there.
What Coralon feel about this? Yeah. It's morally correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, wait a
just-
minute. Wait, you can't always ask me. It's a matter of like you don't know until you do it, right? I'm not.
just wanna
This isn't like a
point out-
true Coralin detector.
I don't
want to
assume what
I just
a god
want to
chooses
I just
is
want to
good
point
or
out
bad.
it's not just morally correct. He specifically said situations involving justice, goodness, and doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So
I feel
I
like
think
killing
it's
the
more
Murktred.
just us asking. If you want to phrase it,
All of it
differently,
is
do you just want us to ask instead? Do I get advantage from Coralon's blessing when we think it applies? Do you want us to phrase it like that instead?
No,
Because
not this fight.
That is what we're fishing for.
Also,
I know
God,
that you-
God says no in this
you're
fight.
blessed.
You
Okay,
can help
you
normal
gave us the
day-to-day
blessing.
people. You're facing Murder Lord. It is up.
Okay, just-
It's already understood. This is the right thing to do.
Just-
You
I'm
do
just
not
making
get-
sure, 'cause you gave us the boon and we want to use it.
Oh,
So just wanna
100%.
make sure.
I'm just going to go check the board here for a second. Demon Lord of Murder. Yeah, that ain't good. That is definitely opposed to
Coralon.
Coralin.
Evil, that means you're good. You got it, buddy.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I didn't know. Like, obviously, there's a thing of like, okay, Murktred versus Zolt. Is that morally good to get rid of Murktred? Like, that's the. But
Yeah.
he didn't choose that. But like, trying to
But also,
trolley problem this.
choosing to not help the guy who wants to become the
Yeah.
Lord of Murder feels pretty good as well. I feel. I would argue.
Okay. As this is
What
happening,
to think about?
Murktred drops his attacks on Malik and he catches the blade of Revenant's sword as it comes down. Malik is like, I have my shot. And as he goes to have his shot, you see Malik begins to fight something. He's like, what the fuck? The fuck is this? You guys can start to see a low opacity, a see-through wraith of a cloaked resembling of the Grim Reaper forming around Malik in this moment as Malik is starting to fight. We have a skill check here. So I want Revenant, you are in this. So let's see. You're gonna make a primary check to see if you can follow through with this attack. The ritual inside your head is not active. Instead, some other ability is active right now as your blade burns as he holds it. What sort of skill would you like to use to try and plunge your smite into the Demon Lord of Murder?
That feels like fully a strength thing. So I'm gonna say like athletics.
Sure, go for it.
Natural 1.
Ooh, that's
for a
rough.
10.
Okay.
That's rough.
Wait, hang on. Do I get advantage because it's justice?
No, not for this. He negates it only because he's the Demon Lord of Murder. We're on a high level here. He's gonna negate this one. If we were a little lower, be low. We can't have advantage on every villain for the rest of the campaign. So
Maybe you shouldn't have given us the thing that says anytime you do good, you get advantage. I don't know what to tell you.
not on combat rolls. Not on combat rolls. It's for like,
Then why even have
fuck you guys. It's for
God.
like, do you save the cat in the tree rolls? It's not for the fighting rolls.
I want to
I'm not
have
gonna
the
get
advantage
anything
for
from the cat
walking
in the
into
tree.
the
Why'd
guy
I do
wanting to
that?
become a creator, god damn it! Gah! It's fine, I get it. I understand as much as I want to remind you.
He is able to push the sword down and bisect off Revenant's arm. Revenant loses not his sword arm, but his offhand as Murktred gets up to his feet on that. What is the team doing now in this moment as Murktred goes, had your shot?
I'd like to help Malik.
Okay.
I don't know if I have a skill I can roll with this if you'd like.
Okay.
But I want to cast Banishment on the guy attacking Malik. He seems not of this plane, and I want to kick him out.
Let me read Banishment.
Creature you can see within range has to succeed on Christmas saving throw or teleported to a harmless demi-plane.
But he's not
If
physically
it's not from this
here.
plane. Aberration, Celestial Elemental, Fey, or Fiend.
This is the equivalent of like somebody being here from the astral plane.
That's legacy.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I'd like to make it a spell casting check. But basically, he's just trying to use his understanding of magic to be like, no, fuck that. You get out of here, whoever's interfering.
Could be exactly the same, I don't know, but...
Well, he's not here physically, so that's probably where it gets out of the range and area. He's not actually here, not physically here, so I don't think you can banish him. But I know you're just doing a skill check, trying to quantify.
I mean,
that.
could he not banish like the part of him that is projecting here to where he just can't be in this space? Even if I'm not like targeting the creature itself, I'm targeting what he's sending here, which is whatever this thing is. I'm just going. If you want to say no, you can say no.
I know. I'm probably gonna say no, but I don't think he's sending it.
Okay.
But let's do your Arcana check. Let's do your banishment. Like we're playing through. You're figuring this out through doing this.
Yeah.
Ash is figuring these things out through doing this. So give me a skill check roll.
Sure, I'll do that, boss. Who you? 28.
You, as your banishment doesn't work, you realize he's not physically here. Whatever this isn't him actually being here. Reality's getting fucked, and he's assimilating to this plane. And his assimilation, this is kind of like a side effect. He is attempting to enter and take over Malik.
Ugh, that's awful.
Evil.
Okay, well.
A
I mean, my
28
next
would
guess
be
try
a
to-
success. At least you understand
Yeah.
the situation, what's going on there in that moment.
He would. I think I know what he'd immediately follow up with, but I'll let someone else
Yep.
do something or whatever you want. And I'll mark the
Do
spell
you
slot
share
for
that information?
Yeah, the Astros come out. Oh, that's some stupid magic bullshit. He's not physically here, but he's trying to get here. Don't let him do that.
the group. You guys can see that Malik is fighting. You see Revenant lose his arm as he still has his blade, his burning blade up.
I'm
What are we doing?
Actually, you know what?
That
I'm
was a
gonna
misroll.
What was that?
That was a misroll if you were looking at that Arcana check.
I didn't see it.
I'm going
Not on
to
D&D Beyond.
have Titus do something.
Okay, what's Titus going?
Titus is going to, if you would allow me, make an insight check to try and analyze Murktred's like fighting pattern, and then call it out to Revenant and Malik, so they can like dodge or counter or stuff like that.
Sure. That seems super
All right.
reasonable for his character.
So Titus gets advantage plus 15 and a D4 on insight.
Okay.
That is going to be a 32.
Yup. So Titus begins shouting to you, Revenant, as he shouts out military commands at which you grew up with. And he's guiding you as Murktred begins trying to bisect the rest of you and murder you. He's saying, I don't know the terminology, Reed doesn't, but it's something of just like left, right, left, down, duck, dot, whatever it is.
1A! 1A!
Not, oh God, but not as frustrating as that. Ugh.
I know.
But you're hearing and moving with that as you get closer and closer to him. This blade inside fills you. You don't even feel your arm missing. You don't even care that your arm's missing in this moment. You feel as free as you've ever have in your whole life. And you have this singular mission to stop all of these things that have been on you throughout your trapped existence, how helpless you felt in those moments, and this new path you were set on, all these different people and crews, the lives of humans that you have experienced, your strange world that you had to adapt to, and the realization of those that had betrayed you, those that had radicalized you, those that had stolen from you what could have been some of the world that you've seen around you, things that maybe you would have at least liked to choice. You didn't have to like it, but at least you should have been able to choose whether or not functioned or lived in this world. Give me another strength check as you're going to try to attack him again.
Strength or athletics? So I used athletics last time.
Strength. You could do something different. Different type of strength.
I think athletics is the only strength check.
Are you shitting me?
D&D.
Then
Yeah.
Yeah,
strength?
D&D doesn't
Yeah, it
have
is.
the
Yep.
cool dagger heart. Every skill has the same amount of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's just athletics.
Good for you,
skills.
Daggerheart.
So just straight strength, it is 22.
Okay. With a 22, as you're dodging out of the way, all of a sudden, Murktred's about to make an attack, and you're able to grab, or you just go up and cut his arm off. You burn it with flame, and you see, as that arm flops to the ground, one of his forearms, slaps down to the ground. You see him. You think, as there's still this burning black hole inside his chest, just like a simple sword will. As he looks down, the black fire outlined in white is still burning onto his arm, and he is not regenerating. And you see him look back up, no talking, no monologue, immediately starts going harder at you, trying to murder you immediately with bisects. What is the rest of the team doing?
Nier wants to try to also help Malik by casting Dispel Magic on the Wraith.
That was going to be my next thing.
Go ahead and give me an arc. We already did an arcana.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd just be charisma.
It would
'cause
just
that's like-
it would be charisma for you. It'd just be
Sure.
a raw charisma.
Yeah,
Sure. Do a raw charisma. Though.
10.
10. As you try to dispel, you do your very best. And you feel the touch, but at that, Zolt becomes aware, and you see inside your mind, you hear, "Back off! You all don't understand!" As he comes inside, and you see Malik, now his apparition is inside Malik, and you see Malik fall to the ground, and you see like, fuck. What the fuck is this? I didn't know there's already one voice in here. I don't need another. Ugh. His skin begins to become dark, blackened, gray, and sickly. His veins begin to bulge as Malik is just in a state, sweating profusely. His hair turns white instead of his blonde. His teeth elongate a little bit into more like fang-like as he is gripping into the ground here in this area. Okay. Murtred gets up, and as he is fighting against you, Revenant, what are you doing? As the two of you are exchanging blows, you're dodging out of the way of his attacks. You're parrying them with this sword. Nothing but focus is coming in. No quips, no clever comebacks. There is a coldness and an evil to the precision of his attacks and murder on you. But you are in a different place. You feel connection you've never experienced before. You feel almost like a guiding hand on your sword as you are in this moment of clarity. You guys begin to see the shadow of Revenant growing larger and larger against the backdrop of the wall.
Can I flavor some spell casting as a medicine check to try and like heal up Malik and Revenant as they're fighting?
Sure.
All right, cool. That. And I get a D12 inspiration from.
Yeah. So you said medicine check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna add the inspiration into this. 27.
Oh yeah. So you begin healing. Malik's wounds are closing faster. Revenant, you feel your wounds closing. Even though your arm is bisected, it goes over, and again you can feel utter focus. You find yourself growing while you find Murtred fading. This concentration inside him is in so many places right now. As Malik then gets to his feet, and as he looks with glowing yellow eyes, he begins launching towards Murtred. You go ahead and give me another strength check as you heal in this opportunity. You feel your speed kick in a little faster. Your energy return to you.
Another natural one.
Adrenaline is spiking, and in that moment, Murtred goes and just one of his arms goes right through your chest. He rips out your heart and just crushes it inside your hands. As he looks down to you, Revenant, as you back off. You're still standing. You're not dead, but you do not have a heart. As you have a giant hole in your chest as you were bleeding. Inside where that hole is, you see instead that black fire burn inside of Revenant. As behind Murtred, Malik comes up and just unleashes another attack on Murtred, blasting one of his arms off. He has only two left. He gets knocked across the area, and you see him just calculating now. He is using all the resources in the room to drop all these horrible mutilation devices, sharp objects, bones, all poison tipped with paralysis and infections and disease. All just shatters inside here in this giant, like, Kingdom Hearts style type of, like, whirling of how, like, the Keyblades are with one of those guys. Just barrels out in these pillars all throughout, trying to hit everybody. I need everybody to give me dex saving throws not to get hit by this as it's crushes through in this desperation attack.
I should have said the D12 inspiration for this. Fuck.
22.
Okay.
23.
Dave.
17.
Dave.
31.
Dave.
Cool. I guess we should roll one for Adam, huh?
Yes.
2. I got Adams. 2 for Theric.
Okay. Fail.
25 for Titus.
Everybody says with Theric. Theric takes it to the fucking face. He just gets absolutely obliterated by one of these pillars. You are paralyzed. You cannot help with the skill checks. You have like 8 diseases that we'll get into at some point, but fucking cleric, so that's kind of okay. You got a lot of issues. You instantly have cancer. It is just
You got super cancer, buddy.
It is
I've got
bad
something
news.
Ash would like to try to assist with.
No, let's see. Ori hasn't helped yet, and
Yeah,
Titus did help. So Orai's last. He hasn't helped in the skill check yet.
All right.
So as like things are whirling around and Revenant is approaching Murktred once again,
Yep.
I'd like to try and like watch the situation, look into how Murktred is moving, basically gauging to try and use an investigation check so that I can shoot off a crossbow bolt and just like slow his hand for a second so that it just like delays an attack by just a moment to give the edge.
Okay, do it. Perfect. As you do exactly that, the arrow begins shooting off towards Murktred.
18.
It absolutely, it gets his attention. It's coming to hit at a place to put maybe the black hole at its core deeper into him, and he catches it with one of his hands. And in that moment, Revenant, give me another strength check. As you go in for another attack at this moment of hesitation, as the other hand is blocking Malik, you have an opportunity.
18.
18, absolutely. As you bisect another arm, the one that catches it, and you see he loses as it burns out. Your hand, a second hand forms out of that slot, and it is the burning black fire outlined in white, forms an ethereal hand as you grip it with your long sword and cut through. You're not using your rapier, so right now.
Narratively? No.
Yeah. Narratively, a rapier is not doing that. That does poke. As you cut through that arm lops off. He goes down to the side. You see Malik's eyes go wide and goes in to finish Murktred in this moment of vulnerability. What is the group doing?
Are we still in the challenge, or are we just trying to...
Oh, no, this is challenge. Yes.
Okay.
There's
I've
been
got
lots of
I've got
failures.
one.
Sarah cannot participate.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we really want to distract Murktred as much as we can in this moment to make sure this gets off. So I have a bit of a goofy one, if you will allow me.
Okay.
Murktred is the Demon Lord of Murder. He does not want people to not be murdered. I would like to use my... I'm going to tell you kind of mechanically how I'm flavoring it, and then give you what I'm aiming for on the challenge on like what the skill is going to be at the end of this.
Sure.
He is going to use his staff to cast a globe of invulnerability around himself.
Yeah.
I'm basically trying to, because in so many words, the goal of this is a religion check, where I'm trying to basically be the most heretical motherfucker in his throne room to really just give him just an instant of, like, because of him having tied to this domain, just an instant of, shit, I need to deal with that, which gives Malik a moment to finish the killing blow on him.
I don't think you want Malik to.
Well, I'm just trying to distract Murktred. That's what I'm trying to do here.
Okay. So go ahead and make that roll.
Yeah, because I'm tying it to religion on this one. Just because I don't have... I know, like, last time we said it was, like, sanctuary, but Wizard doesn't have sanctuary, so this is the closest thing I can do to what feels like heresy to Demon Lord of Murder.
Sure.
Okay. 24.
Yes. That specialty of a spell going off in here is enough of a distraction as he assumes something else is going on, and with that, Malik is able to go behind him and form another black hole on the opposite side, and the two are able to meet and just obliterate Murktred. Murktred shreds all into these pieces, and instead you see there is this floating light. There is this mask, his mask of death and murder floating in there. And as Malik finished him off, the mask floats towards him as a light, connects into his core, and there is a ritual now being performed as Malik is drawing in the very essence of Murktred into himself. What are we doing?
I've contributed. Nothing else. Bye-bye. Have fun.
Does he...
I have something... Oh, no, go ahead. All right.
This ritual, is it like him like almost like casting a spell, like moving his arms and everything?
Yeah. I'd say on the ground you see all sorts of green demonic like magic circles that all have the symbology of Zolt open up onto the ground as this is occurring.
Can I try to make an attack roll?
You got it, boss.
Ooh, I like that. So that is a 29 to hit.
That'll hit. Okay.
You see, Ori, most of his robes, it's basically just his mask at the moment and then his like travel clothes, because his robes just disintegrated during the meteor swarm. So it's just his usual like underclothing, like travel gear. He whips out from one of his pockets this interconnected metal ball and just whips it straight at Malik, and it hits him straight in the chest.
Hmm.
And the moment it makes contact, it just flares out like a net and wraps around as I throw the iron bands of Balaro onto Malik, and he is immediately restrained, and on his turn he can take an action to try and break it.
Okay. It goes on to him. Oh, no, I have not come this close. You can hear two voices talking, Malik's and an ethereal, deeper voice as it's coming out. I have been a slave to that usurper for too long. The mask is still going towards him and feeding into at this moment. It is physically here and floating, this mask. What are you doing, Revenant?
I would like to use a channel divinity, emissary of peace, to give myself a 5+ bonus to charisma persuasion checks.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to persuade the mask to join me instead. Because I am the one who is of this plane. I am not beholden to anyone other than myself. The master, the person who's trying to claim you, he's a spirit. He belongs to the Raven Queen. I am free. I am free to do whatever I want. You can join me.
Persuasion. God, I can't wait for this to be another nat 1. Alright, so that's a 14. That is a 14.
14. With a 14 in this moment, that is a fail. The mask, as it comes towards you, it goes, "You are too weak." You can hear some distant version. That's not Murktread's voice. The voice of something else. As it then pulls closer towards, as he is looking to. What's the save to get out of it?
It is a strength 20.
Okay. Oh yeah. On his turn, he'll be able to. So as that fails in that moment, he shatters it open.
Yeah, athletics of 20.
Yeah. I don't need to roll. He's able to do that given the circumstances
He can do that.
and what we're doing. He can do that. He shatters it. It goes to the sides, and the circle itself now is glowing. Like green bubbles are flying up, tiny ones, all throughout this area. From what was once red is now being covered in this green glow. Malik has this dastardly, long, Zoltish grin across his face, and he looks at you and is like, "You could have been my champions by my side, but now you have to be the first sacrifice to make up for your disobedience, for your disloyalness." What are we doing?
Okay.
Nier
Anyone have
wants
ideas?
to try casting
Okay.
banishment on Malik.
Mm.
Now that he's here,
Go ahead.
I gotta find it. Yeah. Charisma saving throw.
I say he fails, but he has a legendary resistance. So in this skill challenge, the way we're doing this, we're not in combat. You succeed, Nier. You use your banishment on him, and you see he just goes, "No, there is no plane in which I belong, but this one now." As you see pillars of explosions coming out of these large, like black hole pillars going up and through, as then they dissipate out. The void being stuck in. People from the outside just got sucked into a blip.
Does that make who hasn't gone yet? Because I know
Titus hasn't
Titus
gone.
hasn't gone. Derek
Titus,
can't
yeah,
go.
Derek can't go. Yeah, so it's Titus that's left.
I'm trying to figure out what Titus wants to do here. Just to paint the picture again, the mask is like slowly approaching Malik, right?
Yes,
That's the
and it's
vibe.
got like a tether to him that is pouring in. The ritual is helping this. There's a physical Lord of Murder mask that is moving towards.
You know what? I asked for permission in Adam's DM, and he hasn't responded yet. I'm going to attempt to use one of the explosive arrows that Titus has just to knock Malik back. Just to knock him further away from the mask to buy the rest of the party more time.
Okay, go ahead and make a tech roll.
Alright. Oh, that's nice. That's a 32.
Okay.
Character gets big numbers.
The dice is telling a really intense story right now, and I have no idea where the hell this is going to end up. The arrow shoots off, goes onto Malik as Malik goes and catches the arrow, almost Loki style, without the arrogance. He just catches the arrow and just like, so close but so far. Boom. As he gets knocked back, flying out towards the murder bone piles, he just obliterates all these walls around him as he stands up. In this moment now, you've created opportunity. What are you doing, Revenant?
Ooh.
Persuading the mass will no longer work.
Yeah. I will try to intimidate it then.
Okay.
Join me or die.
Make an intimidation check.
24.
As it begins pulling towards you, it goes, "Death, I can hear the murder in your voice. Yes, yes," as it begins pulling towards you in this. Malik gets up and begins shooting black holes towards Revenant. What are you guys doing?
Do we get a new run?
Yeah,
through
everything's
Gone
clean.
Through everyone?
Everybody can jump
All
in
right,
now.
Ash failed with Nier, but Ash is a little bit better at this. We're gonna try to dispel magic on fucking Malik. We're gonna go for that.
Okay.
Which would be a spellcasting check, but specifically because of Abjuration Savant, I get to add my proficiency to this, so I get to add +10 to this roll.
Cool. Don't fuck it up.
That is a 26.
Okay. As you go to dispel magic, you interrupt the ritual. The ritual cuts out for a turn, and you can see the tether is gone from the mask toward
Malik?
Malik and Revenant. It is just floating there now in this space. What is the group doing?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast Hold Person on Malik to try and hold him back from attacking Revenant.
Okay.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw from Malik.
I mean, he's gonna make it.
Yeah.
Unless I roll it.
I don't know if this guy is super wise.
Yeah. He succeeds with like a 20.
Well,
Damn.
it was worth it. Worth a try.
We probably need to destroy the mask or something.
As you dispel the magic, Revenant is able to dodge out of the way of the black hole shots as he closes the distance to the mask. Malik jumps all the way to the distance of the mask. The two of you guys, as this ritual turns back on, the green comes on. Two of you are face to face. The mask both next to you all. And you're looking into each other's eyes at this moment. But you see truly not Malik's eyes, but you can see Zolt's eyes in there. What are you doing?
Can I persuade Malik?
Sure. What do you want to try and persuade Malik in?
I thought you couldn't fail. What's Father gonna think of that?
As I try and get under his skin.
Yes.
That's another 14. What the fuck? I'm gonna get off the end.
Physical dice.
There is no Malik anymore. As he seizes the mask and he then puts it into his body, as you see him go, "Yes, finally!" What are you guys doing as Zolt is returning to the plane of Zenya as the Lord of Murder in this moment?
What
That
does
what
the
came
rites of
from-
accession and exchange even do?
This ritual, for what you learned, what it does is it takes a godly-like creature and it puts it into a vessel, and in exchange, a vessel must be not only powerful but also sacrificed in the process. So this process is Malik is being sacrificed for Zolt to take Murktred's life.
I'm gonna turn my sword on myself and sacrifice myself to put Zolt in me.
Oh, ooh, that's cool. Whoa.
That's spicy.
Ooh, that's fun.
Okay.
It's weird this isn't the first
So you
time.
wanna
that
hijack
Yeah,
Hijack
this is
the
the second
ritual.
time we've been fighting a god level thing, and Revenant goes, "I'm gonna stab myself."
As you stab, your entire body bursts into this black flame and with white outline. Zolt sees this and goes, "You fool. No, I would never willingly come over just because you have this ritual now. I know the ritual. I'll simply..." And in those flames, you see building above you what the group sees, what Revenant feels, is you can see inside those flames is the face of a shadow dragon. As this dragon begins to pull Zolt out of the body of Malik's essence then, as you can see Zolt in an ethereal state in between now, being pulled out. The mask is inside Malik, but it is no longer... Zolt is no longer in control or in that body, and his life force wasn't completely exchanged in that moment. He did not be completely lost yet. In that instance, he was about to be lost forever into whatever this world would be. But Revenant has pulled Zolt towards him in this exchange. I need a religion from Revenant.
Ah, frick. That's 12.
Well, as Zolt begins to run away, literally pushing himself through the weave, trying to get back towards you hear
Pull up the Dragon God voice, give him a minute.
Life is about choice. Second chances. Divination. Freedom. These are how we defy fate. This is how we choose. You Nazar. You. The depths of this world. Shown what it is to change. You. My strength. You do not regret your choice.
The flames embolden. Zolt gets pushed into you. The flames begin to burn both you and Zolt. The two of you burn together as Zolt is just in shock. No. Why? Why? What changed? Why would you do this? As he looks to you in your face as the two of you burn in these black, outlined by white flames.
Why not? It's so much fun.
You see the avatar of the Raven Queen behind you. The world is not around. And then its wings spread wide as it caws. And out of its mouth, waves of green liquid flows down, dragging Zolt into the true afterlife. Revenant. I need you to roll a D100 for your hero action to see if Revenant survives or if he dies here in this campaign.
Ooh. Here we go.
I don't trust D&D Beyond, so I'm gonna do it manually.
Here we go, baby.
84.
84. Double check my...
We get a new table?
Hunter, do you want to double check your hero action table? Just
Yeah, do you want to be safe? Yeah, do you want to know? Double check.
Freaking choke on
You joke, but when we did the Shia one shot, we used Hunter's table for the hero actions because Reed did
Revenant gets an automatic crit.
Is that what it is on there right now?
Oh no, I didn't pull up the table. So.
I have it here. I scanned it.
I did not have that number on the campaign 2 table.
Hero table V. Oh, good, it didn't.
I am curious what I would have rolled on D&D Beyond. It would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
What's that?
It would have been a 93, but thanks D&D Beyond for helping.
Hero action entry that says you go to super hell. Do not pass go. Do
No,
not collect $200.
the entry is for a second wind on my hero
Ooh.
action table.
This is most curious, actually. It becomes, do you want him to live or die?
Yeah, now this changed to my interpretation as he's gotten a second wind. So instead, I give the choice back to the player. Revenant, as you are doused in these flames in front of the precipice of the Raven Queen, you are can be born again in black flame, or you can finally pass on. As Zolt has been ripped from this world, no champion has been stolen. The murder god defeated. What do you want to do in this moment?
I mean, being reborn in Black Flame sounds fucking sick. So,
Okay.
that one.
You guys see as the flames dim, there's nothing but cinder and ash on the floor. No Revenant.
Ash, what are you doing on the floor? Get up.
Oh, no. I thought it too.
And then the flames explode out. Tall, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And in front of you, you do not see Revenant. You see... Revenant, what was your full name again?
Oh shit, Nazaros.
Nazaros.
Yeah, Nazaros.
Nazaros, whatever his last name is,
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. Hang on, where are my notes?
he is not of white skin. He is not undead. He is not a revenant. He is once again reborn as an elf, living, alive. His eyes are pale white, like the color of the retinas. Or what is it? Is that what they're called? No, what are they called?
Iris.
Iris. His irises are white. His hair white, and he is outfitted in the armor of the Shadow Dragon Sundrill of the Shadows. His Sundrill symbology emblazoned on his chest as Nazarios joins the party.
2 sessions, 2 rebirths. Hell yeah. Let's
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let's get
crazy
it.
Work, yeah.
Let's get it, Revenant. Let's
didn't-
get this shit.
Tell a story.
That none of this session went nowhere where I was planning. None
This
of
session
this.
was awesome. This was awesome.
I didn't have any of this on the board. It's so fucked.
Nazaros Panthrill.
do we sequence break today, Reed?
Yeah, there's not 45 episodes left.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We're at this is like 31 or 32. We're gonna be done by 40 for sure.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
We really jumped there.
Oh, well, to be fair, Murktred, I think it was supposed to be like 5 sessions.
Well, I don't think it was going to be Murktred. I think it was going to be Zolt. But
How was Murktred / Zolt originally going to play out?
Don't worry about it
we'll
right
talk
now.
about it later. We'll talk about it then.
I
Later.
gotta get the environmental.
Yeah, we got lock in for a minute. Lock in.
Sorry, I forgot we weren't in the post session debrief.
Yeah, we're not done yet. You got to think about the guys outside the room. 5 chuckle fucks show up and go, "We're gonna go take care of Murktred." And they're like, "Fuck yeah, sure, man." They walk in and just 10 minutes later, everything stops, and they're like, "What?"
The skull
What?
cracks open and slides down the fortress dread. The impasse has ended. Murktred is dead. Zolt is banished to oblivion within the Raven Queen's courts. Nazarios? Nazarios stands for the first time breathing and living in well over 6,000 years. Somewhere around that. More than that, actually. I think it's more than 6,000. Malik, now outfitted with the power of the murder god. Malik, through your actions, not Reed's fucking writing, is now the demon lord of murder.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh no! What did we do?
We have regime change. It's been wonderful.
Oh, great.
It's all going according to plan, folks.
Is Malik like on the ground, or is he?
No,
what's
he's
the-
standing now, and he's just like sort of looking around and trying to come to as he looks towards your group as he's ranged. The green ritual gone. The night is now open. The full moon, blue skies. All of Fortress Dread, as Murktred's power is gone, all the magic that he kept here crumbles in on itself. Your group 2.
Oh shit!
We made it.
Yeah, sorry about our late arrival. Looking at Malik, we got time dilation in the dark desert.
Yeah, no. No, it's fine. I don't even feel tired now. Oh. We got him.
Did you get anything out of that?
I. Oh. I
mean, were you happy with the experience?
I feel. What is this? Purpose? Inside me now? There wasn't a hole and an emptiness.
What is that purpose?
What's the purpose?
Murder.
Ash just kind of gives a look at Theric. It's just like, ooh, that's not good.
I don't know what it means. I don't know what I think murder means. But I think I have to find out now. He looks at you guys for a second and then goes off to the side there as an intrusive thought hit him for a second and then he was able to batter it away.
Murder the ball? No, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that.
Near's gonna speak up and be like, we have some information about your creator, if you are interested.
Yes. Yeah.
It seems he turned on his other creations and is now going it alone. So he already killed.
Very pissed.
He's a piece of shit. So that's tracks. As soon as he didn't need us, he'd throw us away. Just sort of trails off and looks behind at Fortress Dread and some of the stuff that's still back there, and he lifts his hand, and it just gets a... Like the rocks begin to raise, and just like an entire mountain.
We destroyed 2 cities today, baby.
It wasn't a city, it was a fortress.
I'm concerned. I'm very concerned.
I don't know how to feel about this. I don't like this turn of events. It does seem he's got some big plans coming down the way. He's got some creation gems strapped to him, so if you ever want to test out your new little station, I'm sure, or your new station, I'm sure that he would be a wonderful block to chop at.
What station?
No, never mind. Sorry. I thought us. Do we know he's the god of murder now?
You saw the fucking mask go in, all right? So you, Ash, just said that shit, and I'm role-playing it.
Okay, cool. Well, I just am making sure, because I didn't know if that's enough to interpret that. Well, given your statement about murder and Murktred's mask, it seems you might now have his station as the Lord of Murder.
What mask?
Congratulations on the promotion.
What mask?
It appears during that scuffle, one of, I will say, Nazaros' associates over here took hold of your body to try to take the position himself. But Nazaros stepped in and prevented that. So now you have it.
I'm Nazaros now.
I mean, you always have been Nazaros.
Nope.
Okay.
Nazaros, the Revenant. Nazaros.
I'm the Revenant now.
No, we're not passing around titles. We're not doing that.
Thank you, Nazaros.
I don't know what you're thanking me for, but sure.
I just need to understand. This is. I thank all of you for helping me. Was lost. Maybe now I might have found purpose.
Glad to hear it, bud.
I know what that's like. If you ever need any advice on how to manage your urges, you know how to find us.
I'm sure we'd be willing to help with whatever else, if you'd
Yes.
like it.
You've done an immeasurable good today.
He seems very distant, very distracted as he begins just walking away from the group. And he walks off towards the mountain. He just destroys.
Should
Well,
we be concerned?
I didn't quite expect regime change on the docket for today, I'll be honest.
Well, maybe if you'd
Congrats.
helped me instead of him, this wouldn't have happened.
I don't know if I trust you or him more in this position, frankly. I don't know.
Who's worse than the devil you know? The devil you don't.
Know if I know either of you, frankly, after the way you've acted.
It's alright, he's cool.
He gets it.
Okay.
And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Yeah.
Yeah.